Hey, Akigami Sinvek, hello. Hey, Punkshu. Happy Sunday. Hey, Fuzzy. Wait, Fuzzy, you redeemed not first before Akigami redeemed first? Hey, Noobtastic. Fuzzy. Mango, stop, or else I'm gonna tell Starfire to unmod you so I can ban you. Is it the Steamer Akigami? Hey, Bro J Simpson, how are you? Oh, it wouldn't let you? I'm sorry, Fuzzy. Tomo, yeah. Hey, presents! Akigami, Starfire, did you hear about what will happen when Fuzz reaches 250 followers? Hi, Zitch. Zawabi. Hi, Zawabi. Fuzzy, what's going on? Oh my gosh, Insty. I can't read Korean. What does that say? Zawabi, how's it going? Zawabi, your exam is coming up soon. How are you feeling? Akigami says Fuzz will do a hot tub hot dog stream at 250 followers. No cap. Glizzinator hot tub. Hey, Twitcher. What's up? Hi, Jahidro. Yeah, I actually thought I felt like I was late. And so I was rushing and rushing and rushing. And then I went live and I realized it's 8:11. But all right, so we're rolling with it. Hi, Jahidro. Fuzzy, I don't know what's going on. Tomo. I don't want to take it. I'm sorry, Zawabi. Did Tomo Extras go live on Makibo today? I'm not sure. The last time I checked the updates, Popcorn said, I think on the 17th. Wait, what's today? What day is it today? What number is it today? Today's the 18th. Was it yesterday? She said that, or they weren't done quite yet. 18th would have been the first possible day, but I don't know if they were able to release them today. Okay, Zawabi, go to bed. Sleep well. Get all that sleep to get ready for your exam. Hey, Warthog! What's up? Jahidra, are you getting the copper badge or wait for the iron 165? I'm tempted. I was not even aware of that. It's tempting, but I need to resist. Zawabi, also starved. Don't send back the paints yet. Okay. Sinvac, some of us don't have good butts, but that is very kind of you. Everybody has good butts. Some people just have better butts. Warthog, I think I have good news. I have a friend that wants me to possibly build a board for them. That's great. How exciting. The Twitcher, but who has the best butt? That is a very, very subjective opinion. Akigami says Jihan. Jurin, I mean, it is kind of confusing that Jurin is wearing a Jihan shirt. Warthog, yeah, I don't have a butt to be called the best butt. Hi, Technique, how are you? Akigami or Tim? Which Tim? Keyless. The presence that's Canada's ass. Hi, Necktam. Warthog, but I have the best meat. Oh my god. Hey, Jackie. How are you? Happy Sunday. You guys know I live in California. I live in a drought-stricken drought-stricken state. And it's raining right now. I can hear the rain outside right now. Or Nick the Lard. I've never seen any of those people's butts. Probably, that's a good thing though. I'm not asking to see their butts. Jackie, looping switches. What switches are you looping? Since when? It's been raining all day, you guys. All day. It's been raining all day. I'm so excited. It hasn't rained in so long, like, let alone substantial rain, and it's been raining most of the day today. Maybe I'd play Africa by Toto. Dun, 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 dun. Hongshu, rain after dry times is such a great feeling, especially the cool air. Right? We just had the windows open this evening, and it just, that smell of like rain on pavement, I haven't smelled that smell in so long that I kind of forgot of it, like about it. So that was really nice. Hey, Nathan. Wait, thank you for shouting me out on my own channel. Thank you. The presents? Yes, Asmo was crying about the rain. Technique, drought stricken, yet we give Nestle all of our water for basically free. Yeah, no, seriously, that Nestle is evil. All day, every day. Hey, Spody Brody, how are you? Puncture, that dry spell back in July was murder on my yard, and when it finally rained, it was like a miracle. All my grass is dead. B-boy, dang a TGR. Well, it's a Tomo. The only way I can get a TGR is through a group buy. Cow switches. You got cow switches, Jackie. I'm excited to see that. Megahead, is it flip-flop weather right now? For you it is. I think flip-flop weather is any weather, right? For you. Hey, Tofu. Akigami, it's weird to think that here in Arizona, I think we've gotten more rain than you guys in California. Yeah, probably, yeah. I think that's about right. Warthog, shall we critic in BC? Oh my gosh. Sinvec, petrichor, I think is the word you were looking for. Whoa, wait. I forgot what is that? Oh, the smell? Oh, okay. Yeah. The smell of rain. Yeah. Spody Brody, what are you building today? Were you just in Nathan's stream? Is that why your caps lock is broken? Megahead, might have to wear shoes. My flip-flops are squeaky. I knew somebody in college who wore flip-flops all day, every day. In the rain, not in the rain. He did not have any shame about the squeakiness, so embrace the squeakiness. It's like GMK Shine. Hi, Thok Thumbs. Ahoy hoy. How are you? Buddy, yeah. Tofu, bro, same, and it snowed in Syracuse. It snowed in Syracuse? Dude was still wrapping the flip-flops. Warthog, I have Air Max sliders I wear all summer. I mean, embrace it, right? Because his thinking was that it's more uncomfortable to wear shoes and socks that get wet, that he might as well just wear flip-flops and just have it all be wet, but at least then your feet will be free or whatever. I need a new pair. Get the EVA Birkenstocks. I really like those. Anyway, I mean, that ain't wrong. Wet socks are terrible. They are terrible. Hey, Shovel. Yeah, haha, 10 months. Dude, Shovel. I'm so hyped for 1 year. What am I gonna do for 1 year, Shovel? What am I gonna do? KevBot24. Are you actually a bot? But thank you for the follow. Punctu, flip-flops are all season, all occasion footwear. Warthog, yeah, when I lived in Indonesia, I wore sliders or sandals all the time outside working. I mean, that's understandable, right? So I have already opened this. I know Popcorn would have wanted me to completely open this on stream for you to marvel at her packaging skills. But it's close enough. I had to pull the PCB out to test it, the hot swap one. I think I'm gonna go with the aluminum. No, am I gonna go with aluminum, or I think I put PC plate in the description, but I'm looking at this aluminum plate and I'm wondering. Sock Thumbs, I'm well. Are you all well? It's raining in California, Sock Thumbs. It's raining up here in Northern California, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so excited for it. Spody Brody, what are y'all's thoughts on the JR65? I'm curious about it. I mean, I know everybody hates the name, but I'm really curious about it. Shovel, I'm hardly even here, but I think about y'all when I get those Twitch noties. We think about you all the time too, Shovel. I hope you're doing well. Mango Head, is this yours? It is. It's the only way I can get a TGR. The Twitcher, I'm going to be rebuilding my Polaris at the same time you build this board. We can have a race. Oh shit, we're gonna race? Don't tell me we're gonna race, then I'm gonna forget a stab. Again. So. Mango Head, that means everyone's gonna start driving slower. Are you kidding me? Everyone's just gonna stop. That's how it is in California. It rains so infrequently that when it finally does, people forget that they need to do something. And they either just like do nothing or they hit each other. That's kind of what it is. B-Boy Jairus is the new QK65 in terms of budget value, but the name sucks ass. But it does look better due to the PVD weight. Shovel, man, come on, I haven't even built my QK65 yet. Twitcher, wait, what? I built a keyboard and missed a stab. It was not fun, but it forced me to use a desolder gun. So I know how to use a desolder gun now. Tofu types, I dig it, but my PC bottoms out if you build it plateless. Oh. Sock Thumbs, oh good, you won't be on fire. Star Wet Penguin. I don't know, California will still find a way. Hi, Mad Asian. The Twitcher, how did you even miss a stab? Dude, okay, so I had it in my head that I only needed 3 stabs, but my dumbass also included the space bar as part of those 3 stabs. So I only did 2 2U stabs and my space bar stab. And no one caught it. I built it. I showed it to everybody on stream. No one caught it. This is just as much everybody else's fault as mine. Agiyami, I just bought cherry greens. Wait, what are cherry greens? Big Beat. Hi, Big Beat, Ken. Med Asian. I'm doing all right. I'm really early for once. How are you doing, Mad Asian? Mango Head, no one needs spacebar. Akigami, I think that will be next on my list. R&D KVD had broken in green, so I had to. Oh. Big Beat Ken, you didn't even send me to break in. Wait, Big Beat Ken, are you offering, like, do you do a Switch breaking in service? Like, do you offer that as a service? Get schooled, Aki. Mad Asian's doing good tonight, so glad to hear it. Yes. So guys, don't forget to follow Fuzzy, because when he hits 250 followers, he's doing some kind of weird hot tub roller skating stream. Akigami, I never said I was an English teacher. But why? That is the bigger question. Buddy Birdie, can someone explain Switch breaking in? Switch breaking in, like it does like, I don't know, some obscene amount of actuations, like 500,000 or something, where it's just like, and so that is supposed to make it like extremely smooth and extremely like glidey as a Switch goes. And so people like really love it, and they say that it's like the most enjoyable typing experience that they have. Fuzzy, a Lord Glizzy hot tub. Wait, what? Warthog, it is hot tub hot dog stream. Yeah, we're adding roller skating. I don't know. I had it in my head that you're roller skating in this, so we're just gonna add roller skating. Fuzzy, what is happening? Great things are happening. Warthog's absolutely right. Hey, Lolly! How are you? How's your weekend? Big Weekend, cherries need a little love, but once you get them broken in, chef's kiss. Yeah, cherry, yeah. Think about, I wonder how really nice those keyboards feel at airports, because so many of them use cherry switches, like cherry MX blacks. Okay, so I haven't really done anything, so let's move on. Meditation. thank you for the clip. It's further proof that Fuzzy needs to add roller skating on this somehow. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I won't be able to see chat for a minute. So it comes with all these, like, all the Monokei and TGR paraphernalia. Oh, it says Tomo. That's cute. Insta, just embrace the scratch. It builds character. Warthog, we told you that you would have to do it once. Ah, Sisid? Sisid? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Lolly, it's going well. Got to spend it with family. Hope your weekend went well too. You know, I spent a lot of time with family this weekend too. We went to like one of those Chinese banquet dinners. It was really good. We haven't done a Chinese banquet dinner in such a long time with enough people. Wait. Presence wants me to watch that clip. Hang on. Okay.
Those are my terrible handwriting. But you have Haunt-Gon, The Presence, The Key Circle, Big B, Warhog, 78, Akagami, and Synthetics. You guys are the best. With all the writing, I don't know why I did it like this.
I don't know why I did it like this. Sissid.
My family's gonna be like,
yo,
what the fuck?
How are you?
You guys are awesome.
Welcome.
I didn't think that was gonna actually happen, but you guys are awesome.
Big B Ken, oh, that reminds me, I was at my local post and there was a cherry board with re-legendables. Did you take it? Oh my god, those are nice. Baby boy, speaking of breaking switches in, I wonder if anyone got some NK Cream Dream switches. So whenever I put my novel keys order in, I'm going to be getting those. Because I want to put them in my cousin's class 65 board when I finally build it for him. Wordhog Insty, you are great this time as well. Things are off the wall. Fuzzy, I thought they meant write their names during hot tub, but here we are. Fuzz did it because he's a real one. It's true. It's true. Okay. So, Nagtam went to a meetup today and showed a photo of the badge that came, one of the badges that came with the Monokei Tomo, and it totally looks like the LG logo. And I see it. Pull it out. But how did you guys like the Minerva sound test from Nathan's stream? There's the Tomo / LG badge. Sinvek, are you just going to be eating hot dogs in a hot tub? Do you have a hot dog floaty? Are you going to hot tub in hot dog water? Those are all natural questions. Fuzzy, I do expect you to answer all of those. Akigami Minerva sounds nice. I like that it was Mech's personal board too. Big B Ken, he's gonna be the hot dog. So he's gonna surround himself in a hot dog bun. Mad Asian, so you're saying Starf needs to do this as well? I'm in, and I'm sure Starf would have no problem making chat happy. Oh no. I have to write everybody's names on my arm? Yeah! Thank you. Presents. Love it. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, this is what Nagtam showed. Punkshu, it was alright. Pretty good for that clack appeal. Oh, I know exactly why, Punkshu. Kajita, life good? I'm glad life is good. Good to see you, Kajita. Fuzzy, I like it, but we'll see the other builds too by making a final conclusion, but I am interested. Is there foam? Like, is there a foam? Jason Jr. Yo. Big B Ken, no watch tan. Thank you for the resub. And with your prime. Thank you, Jason Jr. How are you? Jason Jr. just recently did a 24-hour birthday stream, right? Was it for your birthday? Fuzzy, they love seeing our pain. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure that Twitch chat, that you guys don't need to eat, you guys don't need to sleep, you guys don't need to drink water. All you have to do is watch streamers' pain, and that feeds you. Jason Jr. doing well. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually early tonight. For once. So this bag 100% reminds me of the bags that you get when you go shopping in like Japan. Love it. And yes, I survived, luckily. Good. I'm glad to hear. The present's pain equals fuel. Warthog, only when I'm drinking the pain is fun. Fuzzy, it's true. I'm glad you survived it, Jason Jr. I hope. I mean, did you actually go for the whole 24 hours? I can't oh, here's the but. Sorry, guys. I can't understand how people can go for that long. Like, seriously, after a few hours, my social battery just... Sinvec, collectively, that is true. Individually, we are more frail. I suppose in the end, we are all human. Virgil Simpson, East Coast thanks you for being early. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. You're welcome. Oh, I got the brass badges too. Pangshu, which badge are you going with? So I think because of the olive green, I think I'm gonna go with the brass. Both because I paid for it and that was not cheap, and also because it'll just go with the back badge more. And should we go with the Monokei or the LG? Jason Jr. I was going to, but I ended up taking like a 2-hour nap because I tried out VR, but it gave me a headache. Aww. I mean, major props to you. I can't believe that you were able to do that. Akigami or Are We Dancer? Are you referencing a killer song? Dark mode, like the board, but wish it had more exploded clusters. Yeah, I can understand that. Also, hello, Dark Mode. How are you? Monokei? Okay, we'll go with the Monokei. So, do you guys know that webcomic, that Japanese webcomic with the circles? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the spirals, where she's like super obsessed with the spirals? Monokei? Akigami, yes, I was referring to a killer song. Okay, I thought so. Akigami says, I vote no badge, so you just leave it naked? Sinbek, I like Monokei's logo a lot. I do too, but it reminds me of that webcomic, The Presence, Uzumaki. Is it? I can't remember the name. Twitcher, Star from Done with Stabs. Dude! I'm done with stabs. It's time to desolder. Oh, she is too close to the bottom of chat. Oh my god, Insta! It reminds me of Van Galvin. Time to spam, no spam. No, you guys are... Is it Uzumaki? I don't remember. Presents. No. No. Roger Simpson, stop that. Don't join in too. Stop that. Van Gogh. Okay, we're gonna go with the brass Monokei. I want to build it O-ring mount. Wait, does the O-ring mount with the PC plate? Do you think that sounds weird, or do you think O-ring would be better with aluminum? I don't know. What do you guys want to hear? Badge pull up in so what? A 12 pack in so it is. Oh, Warthog is a 12 pack in. Okay, what did you drink? A 12 pack of what? Virgil Simpson, no rights for the week. Shake my head. O-ring FR4. I can't do FR4. I only have I only have aluminum or polycarbonate. Those are the only two choices. Oh, that's cute. The little logo thing is super cute too. Avo, 12 pack of water. May go ahead. How do you drink so much? Practice? Effort. God, Akigami. Mad Asian, I can't recall. What is the code to what is the code to use to buy from every single website out there on the internet? Dude. Freaking Nana was like, thanks for giving me the sorry starve code. I'm gonna use it for El Pollo Loco tomorrow for lunch. Freaking Tim. Mango Head votes Poom. Big B Ken also votes FR4. Of course, of course. Zitch, FR4 is the only way to go. Is it the only way to go when there's no FR4 as a choice? Akigami, I vote for PP. Big B Ken also likes the PP. Or the ump wump. Gotta be the ump wump. If we can't do FR4, Akigami likes the PP. Otherwise, Big B Ken likes the ump wump. Zitch, yes. Akigami, maybe we should just go with the steel plate. No plateless available. I read it in my head as ump wump. Or ump wipe. Ump wump, up wipe. You know exactly what I'm talking about, so it's not that out like crazy. Dark mode. The only way is carbon fiber, but almost no one sells them. That is not, it is very infrequent to see carbon fiber. Punk shoe, I love it. Okay, we're all gonna call it ump wump. Wipe. Shovel, you guys aren't immature enough. She's saying pee-pee and we're not laughing. Ump whoop. Okay, see, so many people. This is the way. This is the way. The Twitcher, I always say bum wipe. You sound like a Brit. Actually, the silver looks really nice. But I think I really like matching the back to the butt. Wait, the front to the butt. So I think I'm gonna go, well, there's also silver. I'm just gonna go with brass because it's heavier and it's more expensive. Akiyami, use the glass plate. Okay, glass plate. Mad Asian. Sorry, Starve code confirmed. Punk shoe in one of my circles, they call it bum wipe because of shrinkage issues. Oh no. Mango Head, is GMK Olive going on this? No, it is not. This one is going on it. We're putting Dandy on it. Damn what? All I hear is front to butt. But butt spot, all butt spot hears is butt to butt, which makes absolute sense. You go butt spot. You go butt spot. Where is Play Careless Whisper? I'm using their favorite tool. Punctu, the design of this board is the epitome of metal rectangle and I love it for some reason. I do too. I honestly don't know what possessed me to pick olive, but I think it was just because I didn't have this color on anything else and I just wanted something different. Also, this went into group buy like a year ago, long time ago. Nactam, which GMK Dandy set are you using? I'm using the cream base set. I don't have the, what was the other one called? Daisy base, I think. I don't have that one. Tofu, did I just hear glass plate? That's what Akigami said. Plate pole is, oh, thank you, Akigami. Gregory, I don't have Gregory. Akigami, what are our two options for real? They are PC plate or an aluminum plate. Because it could either be top mount or O-ring mount. The Twitcher bum wipe in higher purities has so many issues. It's better to add a bit rather than have it as your main material. So you're saying that the bum wipe needs to be a little dirty? Kajita Dandy good. Yes. Dandy so good. Sour. I like sour as well. Noctam Starfire has bangs. I've had bangs for a while now. I've just been clipping them back. But they're starting to get long enough that I don't feel like I look as much of an idiot. Warthog, yeah, no comments from the guy that's drinking. Zitch, would it not be easier if we used an actual screwdriver? This is an actual screwdriver. Don't talk bad about my screwdriver. You're a screwdriver. Okay? Don't listen to what anybody else says. Buy Gregory? It's expensive. Shovel, no PP plate. Zitch, the poll does not even have FR4. What is the point? Akigami, oh good, then I actually got 2 real options in the poll and go with 2 meme options. What? Wow. Everyone's voting PP. PP is winning. Nactam Sour Plate. Tofu types not starve calling them a tool. Akigami. Next poll will have FR4. Nactam, we're talking about PP now? We're talking about PP. Is it PP to butt, right? We all love the PP. Nactam voted for Steel. You were the one Steel vote. Okay, well, I mean, okay. Oh, you guys want aluminum. Okay, we can do aluminum. I mean, again, so this is like the green. I really hope Dandy works. Insty thinks PP's good. B-boy, to be fair, there aren't many boards that have PP plates, so you know, PP. Nactam, yes, show us your PP. I don't have PP. I don't have a PP. I only have a PC or an aluminum. Zitch, please whip out the PP plate. Big Beat Ken, PP and Palm are close enough though, to be honest. Akiyami, just get the plate file and get hype keyboards to cut the PP plate. Nactam, Danny look fine. B-boy, well, okay there. Not that PP. The Twitcher, I'm waiting for my FR301 to heat up and about to start desoldering. Where do you desolder, Twitcher? Big Beat Ken, that's a lot of PP being said. It's just one giant PP party. B-boy, we just wanted to see the PP. Shovel, now it's too far. I've confused Insty. PP wins, but I don't have a PP plate. So the next one is aluminum, so we're going with aluminum. Shovel only 30 minutes in and Star is unhinged. I'm always unhinged. Everyone likes the PP. The Twitcher's at their desk. Okay. Nactam, we all want the PP. Spody Brody, what did I come back to? Stupid Billets, we all know who has the biggest PP and it's Starfire. Wow, butt spot. We know who has the biggest butt. B-boy, the only PP plate I have is for my suit. So you dress fancy in your suit for your PP? Zitch, wait, what is a PP plate? It's a type of plastic. Wait, so Big B Ken, you took that, wait, which, I don't know what clip you just took. Hi, Tessa! Tessa, how are you? I need more non-PP energy in here, okay? There's a lot of PP energy right now, and I'm so glad to see you, Tessa. Tessa, how are you? Technique poo-poo energy. Okay. Big PP energy. Big weekend. I took a good slew of PP set in a row. Presents, I missed the opening. Tessa, I have no PP. That's what I was saying. We need more no PP energy. Too much PP energy right now. Lolly, too much. Tessa, I'm good. Food coma. What'd you eat? Where'd you go? Please regale us of your stories of what you ate, because I'm hungry. Spody Birdie, I have no PP Sag. Punkshoe PP so nice though. Is this upside down? This is not upside down, right? Necktam PP is really soft and flexy. Oh no, how far are we gonna take this? King Kirby, big PP energy. Big Beat's right. Thank you for making that your first time chat. Akiyami, Buttergy versus the PP. Good job, Butt Spot. Butt Spot, that is too far. That is not too far, Zitch. Tessa, I ordered 3 different. Oh, I do that all the time. That is the best. Tessa ordered 3 different Thai food dishes because she doesn't want to cook the next couple days. I 100% do that. I love doing that. What 3 dishes did you order? Warthog, well, I see Butt Spot wants to bring the PP to butt energy. Tessa, you can come here and have some. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right, because you guys are all in SoCal. I'm so jealous. Hey, is it raining down there for you guys? King Kirby, I went to a keyboard meetup for the first time last month and this stuff looks expensive. Hey, you know, that's actually nice that you say that because a lot of times people bulk at the price of these things and just, but it is kind of expensive. This is a terrible, terrible expensive rabbit hole. It's like you start going down the rabbit hole and you're like, oh, all of this looks so interesting. All of this looks so great. And you get beat up and robbed and keyboards take your wallet. That's how it goes. But welcome. People in this community are really, really nice at the very least because we're all in commiseration of our wallets being taken. So. Nagtam, I don't like PP. It's too soft. I prefer something more stiff. Wow, Matt. Tessa, but it was white people spicy, so I need to remember to get extra spicy. Ask for it Thai hot. If you ask for it Thai hot, they'll know what you're talking about and they'll hook you up. Nagtam, I do that too. Order 3 dishes to eat for the next few days. Yes. Kajita pumpkin curry good. Who modded Butt Spot? I modded Butt Spot, I think. Someone modded Butt Spot. Oh, we modded Butt Spot so that Butt Spot could have access to all the commands, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember what we did. Tessa got pad kimao tofu, spicy Thai fried rice with tofu, tom yum soup which came with rice. Thai never gives free rice. Nice. That's awesome. I'm so excited for your meals the next couple days. Nagtam Starfire is gonna beat me up and rob my keyboards. No. We already have an agreement, Nagtam. We already know what's going to go on. Kajita keyboard's way cheaper than property tax. That's true. That's true. Okay, let's see. You guys, this has a daughter board. I need to remember to plug in the daughter board. Spody Brody, I use my dad's credit card. Don't include me. Nice. Tessa, I had so many spots in LA. The Thai struggle out here is real. Aw. Technique, any place that accepts Thai hot is the play. Yeah. Mango Head for the shoutouts. Oh, yeah. Wait, should we unmod Butt Spot? It's alright, I can stop buying keeps whenever I want. I just don't want to right now. I like that. Akigami, unmod Mango for suggesting to unmod Butt Spot. I'm not going to unmod Butt Spot. Butt Spot worked hard to get where they are. Okay, so I did whatchamacallit, test my PCB. We're good on that front. Mango Head, unmod Aki for suggesting to unmod Mango. Unmod Starfire, okay. See how far that'll get you, Nagtam. Okay, let's do stabs first. Stabby. Hello, hello. Wait. Oh, King Kirby. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the rabbit hole where we all beat you up for your wallet. At first I said it's keyboards, but haha, I'm joking, it's us. Well, I mean, if you have any questions, King Kirby, everyone's really nice, for real. Everyone's really nice, and there are so many knowledgeable people in chat. Mango Head is going to Riverside for school in January. Congrats! How exciting. Mango Head, I need to get you your keyboard back. Your cursed 35-gram U4Ts back. If I pass all my classes, all you have to do is just do your homework. Warthog is suggest to unmod Mango and Aki and mod me instead, and I'll ban all. Ah! Hang on. I'll be back. Oh god. Okay. There's cat hair on it now. Okay. This is fine. Mad Asian, Mango Head, please be careful. Hey, we've already met up once and I didn't beat him up. Nagtam, it's not a rabbit hole, it's pee-pee. Wow. I can't even finish that sentence, Nagtam. Zitch, unmod me as well, but you're not a mod, Zitch. Unless this is the mind play. Nagtam, is this solder PCB or hot swap? It's hot swap, so it's fixed at 6.25 spacebar. Mostly because I don't know what switches I want to end up using with it, so I'm just going to try these Papu switches first, and if I really like them, then I will solder them into the solderable PCB. This initial build is just for testing purposes. Mango Head, I forgot to RSVP for Mint Melodica. Can you do it now or is it too late? Akigami, do you not like the 35-gram U4Ts? No, I made a terrible face when I did the typing test. I did the typing test for the 35-gram U4Ts like 4 or 5 times, and I hated it even more every time. Because there's something, I actually didn't even work for the spacebar. I had to use a different switch for the spacebar because the spring was too light to be able to pick up the, like, actuation. Shovel, hey Star, if you want to cry on stream, go check general photos. Why, Shovel? What'd you do? Mango Head, we go round 2. I will be taking the keys this time. Shovel? What did you do, Shovel? This is what I do during stream, even though there's more letters than numbers. I promise it's math. This is how Shovel spends. Look at that. The Twitcher. Oh my god, you're done desoldering already? What are you doing? Are you... So, okay. I've used that same desoldering gun that the Twitcher is using now, and I totally know, I understand that it's definitely like a type thing, but this is stressing me out. Wait. Oh, wait. Akigami says that's nightmare fuel. Presence whispers, it's free real estate. Ah. Mango, can you do Shovel's AP test for him? Stupid bullets, wait, 35-gram U4T? That's a no-go. See? Okay, thank you. Thank you, stupid bullets. Thank you very much. Zitch, where can I find a good case for an 1800 Keeb? So I would love to hear what you find out about that, because I have yet to find a good one. The only ones that I have that fit in 1800 are my sleeves. I bought a sleeve like from Ruby. But no, I'm sorry, I don't have any good suggestions for a hard case for an 1800. Creature XB, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Tessa, have you started playing Life is Strange? I have not. Mech! Code word Starf? Oh no. Hi, Mech. Hi, Mech. How were you happy with Nathan's build of your board? It's beautiful. Zitch, that is not bad. Shovel, if you have a tan X and that's sex, what? 2X sexy sexy? Mech, I hate it here. Wait. You came in here swinging about use code Starf. And we start saying Octopus Man, and then you suddenly hate it here. Akigami Cannon Keys? Mango Head used code Starf at checkout. The Twitcher I'm doing is Switch Swap and Stab Swap. So I'm going from R 1.5 Gateron Tangis to Quartz V2s and TX Stabs. Nice! I'm using TX Stabs too. Mech, oh yeah, for sure. Stream was kind of scuffed because of DC, but the board turned out great. What happened with DC? What do you mean by DC? Is there a disconnection? Is that what you mean by DC? Insty Mech low-key loves the shill. Stupid bullets, you didn't ask me? Okay. No, when I built Mango Head's keyboard with his 35 gram U4Ts, like it was not reading all of my typing button presses, and it was a horrible typing experience. Sinvek, I love the Life is Strange games. Do you find it scary, Sinvek? Akiyami, no, use code SorryStarf at checkout and please all vendors change the code to SorryStarf. Thank you. I want to know if my SorryStarf code worked at El Pollo Loco, like Tim said to do. Trader Joe's. Mech. Oh, 7 disconnects? Oh, poor Nathan. I know that when I came back from like kind of a short break from streaming, I had to reboot my router that my computer was connected to because I got a lot of disconnects. Insta his stream died a bunch. Poor Nathan. Mango Head, she loved it. I did not. The lunar eclipse, hey! How are you? Sinvek, no, they're not scary. Are they scary for a chicken like me? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Akigami, should I try? There is an El Pollo Loco near me. Please don't actually try. I don't want to be the cause for anybody to get escorted from any premises. Blue Lunar Eclipse, how was your week? Anything news? Oh man. I'll have to give you a recap. There was news. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Yummy 1364. Hi, I'm very new to the stream. My real name is Kim, but you can call me Yummy unless you know another Yummy. I don't know how many Yummies I know. I can call you... Well, thanks for telling me. I'll call you Yummy. I like the Yummy. Welcome. How are you, Yummy? Starfire chicken. I'm a huge chicken. Big chicken. Yeah, we hope you like it here. Akigami is a wonderful mod. But, Yummy, if you have any questions, people here are really nice sometimes and really, really helpful most times. So we'd be very, very happy to help. And also, people in this chat are extremely, extremely knowledgeable. But maybe don't always listen to Mech. Hey, Michael Perez, what are we trying to do at El Pollo Loco? Tim Keelis told everybody to use the code STARF everywhere, and they'll give you a discount. He said, use it at Trader Joe's, El Pollo Loco. Where else did he say? Walgreens or something? Because he's ridiculous. Sinvek, they are intense at times, I guess, but I don't think there's anything scary about the Life is Strange games. Okay. Okay. Yummy, I'm doing very well. I love your nails, by the way. Thank you. They're kind of chipped. Working with stabs and switches and stuff, kind of chip them like quicker than usual. So, but yeah, thank you. Megahead, is Yummy someone's alt? I don't know. Could it be? She said it. Her name's Kim. Insty, who's nice, not me. That's true. Insty's not nice. Careless Whisper, we know nothing. Hi, Careless Whisper. I said your name when I pulled out my screwdriver, and then someone said, "Can you at least use a real screwdriver?" This is a real screwdriver. Big Weekend, wow, 99% off. Yes, Stitch. Lunar Eclipse, Star just got a new gel manicure to treat herself this week. I wish I had the patience to sit there to get a gel manicure, but alas, I do not. I do not have the patience to sit for a gel manicure. I actually used to, I've gotten acrylic nails a few times. I mean, before I got into the whole keyboard thing. And those wreck your nails. Like, it took my real nails months to get back to like the normal healthiness and like strength. So I don't think I'm not interested in doing that again, unless maybe it was for a super special occasion. Hi, Nano. Nano, how are you? Yummy, what color did you paint your nails? They are the xenon color from Lights Lacquer. Shoes, you guys, I actually need to show you some nice shoes. I never show shoes on stream because I never I don't think people care. But I bought some cute shoes and I still haven't worn them yet, so I might as well show you guys if you guys are interested in seeing it. The Lunar Eclipse, you have passion for building keyboards though. Kind of. Sometimes? Sort of. I do love putting keyboards together though. Get stacked acrylic nails. That would be cool. Get a spiky boy put together on all my nails. Yummy, are you a bot or a real person? So Buttspot is totally a bot, but sometimes we feel like Buttspot is too clever, like Buttspot's responses are too clever, that my theory is that it is totally a bot for most of the time, and then every once in a while a real person will take control of it just to mess with everybody. That's my theory and I'm sticking with it. Careless Whisper lies, that is a cereal box toy. I can send you a screwdriver. No, at this point, I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm gonna use it forever. So these are the 43 Studio Papu switches, which are OP black recolors, I believe. The standard springs that it comes with are these like gold, I think they're pretty light springs. I don't remember what the bottom out spring weight is. Yummy! Thank you for the follow. Is feet a banned word on your stream? No. Is it being censored? Nighttime, everyone says the springs are poopy, but they feel fine to me, just lube them. So I actually already spring swapped them. They are spring swapped to some springs I got from Stupid Bullets. They're the gold 2-stage 63.5 gram spring weight springs. And I actually really like them. I like the snappier return. Stitch, I love your screwdriver. It is the best one ever. Please use it all the time. Michael Perez, I have Papu sending to Patty to build on my board. I built Eric's board with OP blacks and I did really like them. So I'm excited to use these. Michael Perez, I'm keeping the same springs though. Yeah, for some reason everybody says to swap them. So I just kind of did it. But I'm sure they're fine if you don't swap them. Nagtam, wow, those are loud. Well, I mean, I'm putting them right next to the The thingamabob. Akigami stream keeps dying on me. My stream? Lunar eclipse 4 to 5 hours straight. 4 to 5 butts straight. Yummy, I'm saying hi to all your mods. Say hi to everybody. Everybody loves saying hi, being said hi to. Nagtam, wait, but if everyone told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? I mean, if we're all jumping together into a safe amount of water in a safe depth. May I go ahead, no one would say that though. That's too mean. Insty raises his hand. So, is anyone going to Mitlodica's casual meetup? Anybody in the Bay Area? Yummy, but I follow a lot of streamers that show their feet on their stream all the time and they didn't get banned. Oh, Nagtam, are you thinking it's TOS? That Asian polar bear plunge, let's go. Honestly, if I could do it with a couple of people, I would do it. Insty, maybe. Mango Head, are you going? K barbecue, K barbecue, K barbecue. You sound like you're stuck in a loop. Alexa, play it. Alexa, stop. Careless Whisper, gonna throw that screwdriver off a bridge. Lunar eclipse, what is the build schedule for next week? So, I don't know. I thought I was supposed to get a doll, but that hasn't arrived yet. So I'm actually really not sure. I have a lot of choices to choose from. So I will be building 2 prototype boards. A doll from Ankit and the Lutra from Disastertron. But they're still in their finishing stages and I haven't received them yet, so I don't know exactly when I'll be doing it. Insty, someone help, she's choking. I can't speak French and I don't know how to say French or otter in French. But that's the name of the board because Disastertron wants everybody to suffer. Mango Head, it's in customs, the customs void. Yeah, I know that, like, I think the case is in San Francisco. I think the PCB is in customs somewhere. Yummy, are you from the US? Yes, I am located in the Bay Area, California. Northern California, so around like the San Francisco Bay Area. Sinvec, still not sure why he went with a French name. Same here, because he also has an issue pronouncing it. Damn it. Mango Head. Wait. So, okay, going back to the whole build schedule thing. So that's why it's kind of up in the air. It really just depends. I have those 2 prototypes to build, but again, I don't know when I'm building them. So for right now, it's really just a matter of what switches I can get ready. Yeah, I do have a Class 65 I need to build. What else do I have? I have a Libra Mini. I have a W1AT. What else? I have a bunch of stacked acrylic boards that I need to build that are prototypes, but I'm waiting on word for a build schedule or like a group buy schedule for them before I build those. Yummy's from LA? Nice. Bay Area is so expensive. LA's expensive too, but you guys have great food. Oh. And so, wait, Yummy, is it raining down in Southern California for you guys? LA? Careless Whisper, Lou Phlegm Tray. Shopping stream. You guys want me to take you guys shopping at the grocery store? You guys want to see what I buy from the grocery store every week? Yo, we went there at Safeway today. There was a sale on pork butt. And it was like a 23-pound pork butt, you guys. Naktam, I think he wanted to avoid confusion with other things named Otter. What other things are named Otter? Mango Head, he might have just said he just likes the name. Nighttime Starfire, will you build all my boards? You know, the more you ask about your Adeli or Adelie or however you pronounce that penguin, I'm very curious to build the Adeli. Kashita, no pink Dolus. So I want to get one, but I don't know if I can afford it right now. Yummy with the Bay Area is even more expensive. I mean, I feel like LA is more expensive. Michael Perez, same here. SoCal is the best. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a SoCal versus NorCal discussion? Shovel, that would honestly be pretty entertaining. Technique, OxyClean. I had to buy OxyClean from freaking Amazon because like my Target doesn't sell it. I went to Walmart and I couldn't find it. All the OxyCleans are hiding from me. Seabassy, what will you make with 23 pounds of pork butt? Carnitas. 23 pounds of carnitas. Hi Seabassy, how are you? The Twitcher just inserted switches. Gah! Hang on, somebody distract the Twitcher. I don't know how, just do it. I don't care how. Nagtam, wait, like actual pork butt or like the pork shoulder that's called pork butt, aka the Boston butt. Pork shoulder and pork butt are the same thing. 100%. The Twitcher time to solder. Kajita, Alex, Odos, Otter. Civic, don't you love how pork butt is actually the shoulder and not the butt? It was named by somebody who likes butts. It was named by Buttsbot. Oh. Mango Head, because you're getting Greg, right? I can't afford GMK Greg. It's expensive. Everybody's taking real liberties pricing extras for GMK sets nowadays. Kono started it. Yummy, but I was originally born in Queens, New York and moved to California when I was 2 months old. Super cool. So have you been in California since? Seabassio, that's a good idea. Nagtam, toss a coin to your Twitcher. Hey, Mick! Pacific Northwest is greater than Cali. Well, the Seahawks lost today, so... Yummy, it wasn't raining today? Oh. It has stopped raining, but when I first started stream, it was raining like crazy. I hadn't heard rain like that here in over a year. I felt very nostalgic and very, like, sentimental. Like, it was raining all morning and all afternoon, and so we didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. I haven't needed to plan around rain in such a long time. We just sat at home and watched TV. Oh, we finished Arcane, by the way, you guys. Yummy, nice hands. Oh no, what am I doing? What was I doing? Nagtam, but then what do you call a pork butt? I don't know. That's a good question. Dark mode, do not get Greg. Oh, it was raining for you last week. Okay. Let me go ahead and take out the spacebar stab. I'm not taking out the spacebar stab. Cinevac incorrect, do get butt. You tell Buttspot. Nighttime, go stabless, live life on the edge. I can't. Do your next build, stabless. Nighttime, I'll give you $10. Careless Whisper, as an Oregon resident, yes, PNW is greater than Cali. Technique, I drove in the rain and it felt nice until everyone inevitably started getting into accidents because no one in California knows how to drive when the roads are wet. Oh yeah, 100%. I was saying earlier how in California, because it rains so infrequently, people either stop and don't do anything, or when they do something, they get into accidents. They bump into each other. Mango Head, how was Arcane? Did you like the ending? So I had to ask to pause with 6 minutes left because I had to pee. And but then I didn't realize that there were only 6 minutes left. And I was just like, there's so much that needs to be wrapped up in like less than 6 minutes. How are they going to do this? And so at first I was angry because I was like, they're not going to be able to close everything up. And there's no guarantee that there will be a second season. But then when what happened, that was I was satisfied with that ending, and I really, really hope that they greenlight the second season. Technique mean to say everyone. Yeah, no, I got you. The Twitcher pork butt is bacon easy. Mick, to quote the Cowboys line every year, it's a rebuilding season. Oh, Cowboys. Poor Cowboys. And then what about Indy, right? Indy's gonna have a really shit year. Mad Asian, don't get too ahead of yourself with beating the Seahawks. I think a high school could beat the Seahawks now. Shovel, bad weather drivers happen when the weather is normal too. No one knows how to drive in snow in Utah. Yo, sister, very strong rebuttal. Star. Thank you. Nightham, go stabless and get $10. It's true. Nightham, my UPS box has the keychain that you sent me. Like, I use that keychain for my UPS box. So thank you for sending me that keychain. Nightham, whoa, spoilers? I didn't say any spoilers. Yummy, LA is one of the best looking cities in the US, except for some parts like Skid Row. Everywhere has a Skid Row. My Mango Head, are you starting my Mister now? So we are looking for another show to watch, and we're thinking we're gonna watch Peacemaker. I don't know if anybody has seen Peacemaker. I like John Cena because he seems like a really nice guy, and he's granted all those Make-A-Wish wishes. But I really, really hated the Peacemaker in that other movie. What was that movie called? Technique, I think it was greenlit a couple weeks after they released the first season. Yes! Okay. Shovel, a second season will probably be a different storyline. Oh, from a different place in League of Legends? Damn. Yummy, I actually live in Sacramento now, NorCal. Hey! Welcome to NorCal. Sacramento kind of sucks, but there are a lot of nice places around Sacramento. It just gets really, really hot. Mango Head, LA traffic's the worst. Jackie says Cowboys. As a Dallas resident, they pain me. So I take it you don't like, what's his name? The guy, why am I not remembering any names right now? The guy who jumped into the Salvation Army, like, tub for the Thanksgiving game like 5 years ago. Nagtam, what? What keychain? You sent me a keychain, Nagtam. What the hell? Yummy, I used to live in LA. Orange County is nice too. When I went down to Keep Life back in July, we went to the Korean mall there, and that was great. I loved going there. Mango Head, oh, Peacemaker is funny. Nagtam thinks Peacemaker is a great show. It's a James Gunn show, Suicide Squad. So I really didn't like Peacemaker's character in Suicide Squad, so that's why I was kind of like hesitant. But I guess fine, I'll watch it. Shovel, thank you so much for your gift sub. And to Avo. Shovel. Is this what happens? Doing math homework? Mango Head, they did him better in the show. Oh, okay. Yummy, Sacramento is kind of boring. I mean, it's getting better. Peacemaker is a fun show. Akigami, he actually doesn't like kids, by the way. Mick, and his name is John Cena. Wait. Akigami, does he really not like kids? Michael Perez, Cowboys are my favorite team to watch. Collapse every year. I mean, yeah. Same. butt spot compared to butt SF in San Diego. Butt spot. Next time, John Cena is from a town north of Boston. Mango Head, Sack, Booby, boring. I think it's getting better. Shovel headed off for the night, but there's a sub just for fun. Dude, thanks for being here. I'm always so excited to see you, Shovel. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the resub for every month. Thank you for the gift sub. I hope you sleep well and don't dream about math and words and your math problems floating around in your head. Yummy. Sacramento is very small. The stadium, like that area around the stadium. Wait, do you go to Roseville Galleria for like shopping? Shovel calc fried my brain, so now I'm using money. We'll take it. We'll take it, Shovel. Mango Head, keep doing calc derivatives, trig derivatives, loser. Technique, state capitals are usually pretty slow. Mango Head's right. Get smart, make money, live a prosperous life. Hey, June79, how are you? Shovel, trig derivatives haven't been that bad so far, to be honest. It's a lot of work, but I'm living. Done soldering, now installing the case. Twitcher! Twitcher, what are you doing? Okay, well, here's what this looks like with the switches. I think they're very pretty. I really like this color. Shovel, that's the plan. Thanks, Papa Mango Head. Hey, Disastertron! We were just talking about the sports talk. I thought you were a nerd. I am a nerd. Ugh. All we're talking about is how we're really excited to see the Cowboys collapse again this year. You guys, Trey Lance was carted off and he broke his ankle. Did you guys see that? We're gonna have to deal with Jimmy Garoppolo for another year as our starter. Yummy, yes, I've been there. It is a place. Oh wait, I'm not doing top mount, right? I'm doing O-ring. Making other sports news, the Mariners could make it to the postseason this year. Is that unusual? I don't know anything about baseball. Waffle! Yer! Waffle, how are you? Twitcher, God, I have PTSD from calc. Yummy, the tower bridge is very old. Punkshoe, pretty? No, you're pretty. Shovel, Helix Starry sent him into a panic attack, so he'll stop building his board. Lolly, this board is so aesthetic. It is. Okay, I think we're not going to do top mount, right? Disasterton, yeah, I make people feel better. Mango Head, it's a stop and go. Akigami, sorry, so John Cena is fine with kids, doesn't mind doing the Make-A-Wish and interacting with fans. I was misremembering the fact that it's him not liking kids and the fact that he doesn't want any. Oh, okay. B-Boy, I also don't like that the Cowboys won against the Bengals. Freaking Bengals. Hey! Hi, Kim Lin Win. Sorry. Love you. Mad Asian will trade Gino for Jimmy. No, you can keep Gino. You can keep Gino Smith. Oh, shit. You guys, I can't do O-ring with the foam. Look, the foam is super in the way. I can't do O-ring. B-Boy, that just means my G-Men will have to win against them even more next week. Sinvek, I don't know who these people are. Mad Asian Mariners are the only MLB to never make the series. Oh. Yummy, the Bills are a good team. What? Yummy. No. Technique, all you need from baseball is to beat LA. Can you show off your nails up close? One of them's chipped, but let me, there. One of them's chipped, but it's called Xenon because the inspiration is from Xenon. What was that movie called? That Disney movie? Xenon Girl of the 21st Century? Punkshoe, are you doing foams with O-ring? I can't. Can I? I can't. Wait, can I? Wait. Hold up. Wait. Akigami Mariners got a good young team. Akigami Albert Pujols is like 3 homers away from 700 career home runs. And he's got like 16 or 15 games left or something like that, right? Mick, I don't think the Mariners have seen the playoffs since before Ichiro got traded to the Yankees. Clackbait! Hey! Yummy, who watches the NBA? I used to. Clackbait. Have you built a Tomo? Clackbait? Nighttime, just shove the foam in deeper. Kimlin Win, the Cowboys are gonna come back. I don't know about that. It's a bad year for them. Michael Perez, Mitch Haniger is the real deal. Love watching him. Oh god. So my chat paused because I scrolled up and I didn't realize it, so I was really proud of myself for like not falling behind, but then I realized that I just needed to scroll down more and I'm like 15 minutes behind now. Okay, hang on. Punctuate will squish the foam. Nagtam, LOL the Bills. Mango Head, rip out the perimeter so you don't need to reassemble. Sinvec, more evidence that foam is the worst. Waffle, do you offer desoldering services? I can do it. I would have to borrow a desoldering gun, but I can do it. I'm happy to. Disastertron, zoom. Yeah, zoom. Yeah. What was it? It was zoom, make my heart go boom. Do you remember that movie? No. Okay, never mind. Xenon the Noble Gas. No, Xenon the Girl of the 21st Century. Xenon Z3. Careless Whisper, Xenon the Warrior Princess? No, it's Xena Warrior Princess. You guys. Yummy, those are cute. Yeah, thank you. I usually don't do this, but I wanted to match the cyberboard that I built on Thursday. So that was the thought process there. Yummy, Warriors are too good. Warriors are the team that everybody wants to hate. I think the Cavaliers will get better this season. So I've kind of been low-key rooting for the Cavaliers just ever since LeBron did them dirty. Clackbait, no, I have mine, but I can't get to it with all the reviews in queue. Clackbait, thank you for doing that video on the J-Risk, by the way. We watched it. Kimlin Win, it's not a good year for us. I know, I cry. Sinvec, is NBA basketball or baseball? NBA is basketball. Baseball is MLB. Yeah, my supernova girl. Yeah, Lolly knows. Okay. Disastertron, yep, you're definitely a nerd. You're a nerd. Vic, and yeah, Mariners have never been to the World Series, so they have the current longest drought for that too. Huh. Waffle, you're giving me a Technicolor world. I love it. I love that you guys know. Yes. Thank you, Careless Whisper. Thank you. Twitter is getting caps on at the moment. I know. I'm sorry. I get very distracted. Sinvec, I love Lucy Lawless. Me too. She was like the symbol of strong woman, like when I was a kid, and I loved it. Yummy, Phoenix Suns are really chonkers. Oh, chokers. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to say chonkers. Michael Perez, LeBron got him a chip. What do you mean? I mean, like the whole, like I can't get over that he did the whole like, what was like the press thing? Like that he called everyone to like do a press release and then was just like, I'm going to LA. See ya. Like what a jerk. Clackbait. Yeah, it was a great video. We always watch your videos. I wish I could watch them live. Mango Head, why does no one watch the Sacramento Kings? Anyway, Nactam asked LeBron James change for $1, maybe 3/4. Yummy has watched the Sacramento Kings sometimes because Yummy has to. Wait, Akigami, you're a Suns fan? Mango still wearing a Chris Webber jersey. Michael Perez, Game 7, 2022. Mick, never been to the World Series, but are tied with one other team for most single season wins at 116. Technique, she was really good in Spartacus. Lucy Lawless is great for everything. I don't think I can. Oh. I am not positive that I can build this O-ring with the foam. But I'm gonna look at it and see what I can do. Yummy, Suns are a good team for the regular season, but not in the playoffs. Mad Asian LaFlop James. Hi, Synthetics. How are you? How are you doing? Yummy, the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006. Oof. Michael Frez, the LeBron slander hurts. I mean, as I used to really dislike LeBron James, but I respect that he seems to be a really cool person. So I have the daughter board for this, but I don't know what the hardware is because it didn't come in the bag. I'm a little worried I don't have hardware for the daughter board here. So I'm gonna need to use screws and hope that these fit. Akigami, I live in Arizona, I have to be, or else people would jump me. Also, I do actually enjoy them as well. I mean, I ask because you're a Steelers fan. Jason709, I'm trying to think of a Suns player, but I can't. The Twitcher Starf, usually plate foam and O-ring will not work, just as a general rule. You need to rip out the edges. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take out the O-ring. But I'm just gonna look at fitment. You guys, I don't have hardware for the thingamabob, the daughter board. What do I do? Yummy thinks the Sun should want at least one title. Akigami, I'm not a basketball fan the same way I'm a baseball and football fan. Jason79, Barkley. I mean, yeah, Charles Barkley was a Phoenix Suns player in the 90s? Meg, Lucy Lawless is great, but I think it's a shame that Renee O'Connor didn't do anything major after Xena. Who was Renee O'Connor character? Who was Renee O'Connor's character? When they were playing the Bucks in the finals, the Dodgers are a really good team. No. Yummy. The Twitcher Star, if you can use stab screw for that. They're M2 by 4-ish. Hey, Mr. Kupo. Is it Mr. Kupo or Mr. Kupo? Olive green is so nice. Monokei killed it. It's 100% agree. I mean, I definitely questioned why I got it, but I'm not mad at it. So Synthetics, what keycaps for LA Olive? I'm gonna go with Dandy, the cream base. LA does have good food. Thought thumbs, if any of you are tired of your sport ball, my sports ball is better. Try it. It's called women's football, aka soccer, aka footy. Footy, right? Footy soccer? Football? Football? Nighttime go daughter boardless, live life on the edge. I already tried doing that the last build and that didn't work out for me. Look a legit so much sass. So I am using extra stab screws. They're not going in all the way. Leviathan, hey, how are you? Welcome. Simvek, do you have any spare Duroc stabs? The screws are M2 and I think they should fit for this. I do. Let me get Duroc stabs. Okay. Mick. Oh, Renee was Gabrielle. Oh, I thought she was so cute. Akigami, Dad made me a Steelers fan since he is from Pennsylvania, but he doesn't like MLB or NBA, so I had to make my own decisions there. Mr. Kupo, either one is good. I don't even know myself. Okay. Fair. Fair. Akigami, yes, Barkley played in the 90s. I don't know much about Barkley other than his pronunciation of terrible. This is terrible. That's all I remember about Charles Barkley. Synthetics. No, I mean you're the same person. Dandy, yes. It's gonna be the cream base, I hope. It looks good. I did not stare at it to make sure the greens were gonna look good together. Where? Ugh. It's Mr. Poopo. The Twitcher, I had a minor fucky wucky, so I had to take apart the board and reseat a switch. Oh no! I'm sorry. Neckham, thank you for lurking. I hope you sleep well. Come on. This is making a lot of really weird noises. I don't like that. The Twitcher, too short. Leviathan, do you use pudding keycaps, the one with a clear bottom for RGB? I used to really want them, but I've never actually had a chance to get them. So I've never tried them before. So I unfortunately do not have any thoughts on them from personal use. We're just gonna deal with this. I have something in my eye. Mango Head, didn't they send screws for the daughter board? No. I did not get any hardware. So, no hardware for the daughter board. Just the daughter board free floating in the bag. Which is fine. Mr. Kupo, you should look up Barkley's golf swing, the funniest thing. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Oh no. Hang on. Charles Barkley's tortured golf swing. Okay. You guys ready for this? Oh no, Anna's in slow motion? This is just mean. Okay, this isn't actually what it is. Hang on. Chaos Whisper, terrible, just terrible. His golf swing is pretty terrible. Oh man. There's like a whole golf swing analysis. Oh, I feel bad now. Wow, look at all these golf swings. Milk. Hi. I'm sorry, we're just watching Charles Barkley swing a golf club. Chaos Whisper, Barkley and Shaq are both good as sports commentators. Oh, they're great. They're both so funny. Milk. Sorry. How are you doing? Welcome. Sinvec, I'm surprised they didn't send you hardware. I mean, yeah. It looked like it was just forgotten because it was the only thing missing. Because the cable was here and the daughter board, but it wasn't fully in the bag. It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. So let me see how the fit is. If it's not great, then I will take the O-ring out and do it top mount. This daughter board is so short. Okay. Mango, like kind of weird. You're kind of weird. The presents, yo, those cream sodas on the F1 sound great. Is he doing the sound test now? I had his stream up for a while earlier. Mr. Kupo, no, it's actually like that. Jason709, if you watch his golf swing, it will ruin your golf swing. Twitcher, you weren't supposed to say sorry for my Switch mishap. You should have said yes, mess up more. This is my chance to catch up. Okay, yes, mess up more. This is my chance to catch up, but I'm sorry that you had a Switch mishap. Those are the worst. Is this not the right way? Like, okay, yes, I don't have to worry about Slack management, but now I just have to really like... Ugh! Oh, Jesus. I'm like getting sweaty. Mix, so as if I needed more example of my occasional lack of impulse control, I ordered an Oculus. Oh, you did? Nice, I hope you like it. Okay. Yeah, okay, you guys are right. I have to take out the O-ring. Insty and Akiyami, please don't make that face at me. At least since it comes with Beat Saber and claim it's for fitness purposes. The Twitcher, did you just instantly devalue the board? No, it just flopped down. There's no scratches. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Sort of. Now I have to undo the daughter board so I can do this top mount thing. Okay. Akigami, don't make that face at me. Synthetics, dude, I cannot render an asphalt background and it's killing me. Wait, why not? Tim! Wait, 10K Josie. Hey, thanks for the sub. Welcome. But hold on, Tim Keyless, bro, I went to the local boba shop and I told them I knew you. They sent me home with 3 drinks instead of 2. Yeah. Use code STARF at checkout, chat. It really works. Hi, Tim. Tim, what is your boba drink of choice? Mick, Starf dropping that board was like James May running a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 8 into the wall of a cave. I'm not dead, though. Wait. Synthetics, I don't know, it just comes out shitty every time. Josie, everyone here for keyboard, I'm here for butt spot and the boba balls. That's just how multifaceted this stream content is. You get so much. Wait, Tim, have you seen that clip that I did like a couple weeks back about how to spell your name. Tim Keyless, as of late, it's been a peach oolong with IU jelly. I love IU jelly. That reminds me of my childhood. Wait, where do you go for that? I want to be like Tim. Where can I go to be like Tim? Also, nice suit, man. You went to a... I wish I had reasons to wear like nice clothes. Twitcher, okay, Star, if I win, I fixed everything, stab's perfect, and I got the caps on. Well, I'm glad you did a great job and you have a cool board to show for it. Kimlin Win, what is your sweetness level? Tim's sweetness level is 110%. Oh, oops, this isn't our DMs. Meg, neither was he. It's more the fact that he injured a beautiful rally bred car. Hey, we're okay. We're okay. I'm just glad Tim didn't see it. Share tea. Okay, I need to go share tea. Kim, I got lychee green tea with mango jellies. Josie Disc converted me into a keyboard enthusiast, though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, nice. Wait, so how did you find Dis, if not the keyboard stuff? Was it the gaming stuff? His Lonk adventures? Okay, again, I really have to complain about how short this stupid daughter board cable is. Like, seriously. Hi, John Bon. Akiyami, I've only tried boba twice in my life. You've only enjoyed boba balls in your mouth twice in your life? Akiyami? Tim Keyless, thank you. I'm surprised I can still fit in it. I mean, take your wins, right? The other month or two ago, I went to a wedding and I had to decide, like, going for a dress that fit perfectly or going for a dress that was 2 sizes too big, because those are the only sizes available. And my dumbass decided to go with the dress that fit perfectly, which is fine because it fit and I looked great, but I couldn't eat as much as I wanted to, and I felt really bummed out about that. Tim, you're getting diabetes. Josie, IRL Mutual. Mick, I've never had proper boba, but I also currently live in semi-rural Michigan. So you probably get bad boba if you tried to get boba. Tim Keyless, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I need balls in my mouth every other night. Well, SoCal is a great place to get some easy balls in your mouth all the time. As often as you like. The Twitcher. John Bon. Don't mind me, I'm just lurking, but I like seeing you. Good to see you, John Bon. I hope you're doing well. Akiyami, yes, I only knew of their existence. You only knew of their existence 2 years ago? Akigami. Wait. How long have you lived in Phoenix? Careless Whisper, I long for some baba balls in my mouth. But it's like, you don't even have to get just balls, okay? There are jellies that are logs. You can get balls or logs in your mouth. And John Bond, yeah, Buttspot's great. You hop in and say one thing and Buttspot jumps on you. Jason709, I tried one like 10 years ago. I didn't know you had to chew it. Yeah, no, we had this discussion. Jason709 tried boba balls and didn't chew them, and so just swallowed them whole. Josie, these nuts and mouths. Mick, there are a lot of Filipinos in the area though. Yes, you have to chew the boba and the jellies. Avo reminding me I have mozzarella balls in my fridge and I really like them in my mouth. Punctu, whoa, there are logs in boba. Yeah, like jelly logs. They're shaped like logs, kinda, sorta. Tim Keelis, WTF, you don't chew the balls? No, he just gags on them. Kimlin Win or grass jelly, which is a blob. That's true, they do have blobs. Nano, are we talking about balls and logs in her? That's right. All right, here we go. We're going for the aesthetics. Tim Keelis, Jason79 is a ball gobbler. Sinvec, what if I want balls and logs in my mouth? Insty, what is this chat? We spent like 20 minutes talking about pee-pee. Pee-pees. Big pee-pee energy. Too much big pee-pee energy at the beginning of this chat. I can't read Tim Keelis' comments out loud. Josie swallowing ball hole is an insane sentence with or without context. Insty Tim coming into chat and the whole landscape changes. It's true. A Mick. Oh no, I'm afraid of that clip. The Twitcher, I'm speechless about this whole conversation right now. Technique, dang, you spicy today. I mean, you just gotta roll with the punches from chat, right? Lolly, so I'm playing a video game while listening, and let me tell you, this topic is interesting to listen to. This is all Tim Keelis' fault. This is getting wild. Yummy's trying to change the subject and asking if I listen to K-pop. Sometimes. Sometimes. The Twitcher, Starf, I concede defeat because of the discussion. Papu switches. Yes, Papu switches are OP recolors. Tim Keelis, oh wait. Oh my god. I'm so not reading Tim's comments now. Punctu, oh we're back on PP now. Yummy, I like this keyboard. Me too. So here's GMK Dandy, cream base. Jason79, Aki swallow the balls too, so I'm not alone. Mick, gotta roll with the balls of Boba. Kimlin Win, you're a BTS stan. I kinda am. I kinda am, and I'm happy about that. I love JK. Yummy, what was the topic? I left for a minute. Oh, it just went into degen mode because Tim Keelis is here. Hi, Nathan. Punctu, well, isn't that just dandy? Okay, so the green doesn't fit perfectly. It's not like an olive green. Let's see. What do you guys think about it? Are we gonna roll with it? Yummy, I like IU and Blackpink. IU is like, I love IU so much. She is my favoriteest person. Twice, also like BTS. Tim Keelis, you ever just get like 20? Want me to ban Tim? I almost wonder if we should time him out for 69 seconds. Punctu, I bet it will look good when it's done. Okay. Butt spot? Oh, I butt. Okay, Punctu likes the contrast. Okay. Yummy, Big Bang as well. Yo. I haven't heard Big Bang in a minute. I forgot about them. Oh my god. Lolly, I don't know how I feel about the double off greens. Okay, if it's a no-go, we'll take it off, and we'll find another key set for it. Jason79, I brought a pic of Team Keyless to my barber and I said I want this. He told me to keep dreaming. Nana Nana wants her to be a balls bot. R&D KBD, here they come. Wait, we just timed Tim Keyless. Wait. Nathan timed out Tim Keyless for 69 seconds. Tim, oh no. Tim, thank you for the tip. I'm gonna use them to get an extra topping of boba balls in my next drink. The Twitcher, I'm very excited to see how this thing turns out. My Polaris turned out really nice. Way better than before. Good. What's your donation? Oh. Okay, so Tim Keyless's donation message. It was Tim Keyless has tipped $1. Fuck the mods. Jurin! Oh my god, Jurin! Yo! Jurin, thank you so much for the raid. Hey Jurin. Trellerin, thank you for the follow. Jurin. Yes, I'm sorry, Jurin, you rated just as I was saying a swear word because Tim made me say a swear word. Whatever you're doing, if it's not using cream sodas, it's not as good. Okay, so I actually have cream sodas in this board up here. So if you guys want to hear that, I'm happy to do that. Jurin, yeah, I heard it. I'm sorry. Burrowing Owl. Hi, Burrowing Owl. EJZX, yes, please. Okay, let me get these keycaps on the Tomo. And then I will do the sound test on this one. Jiren, seriously though, do you like him, Starf? Because I'm in love right now. So yeah, I also really like the GAT cream sodas. The spring weight is 63.5 grams, which is like a sweet spot for me. 63.5, right? And so that is definitely a sweet spot for me. I love how they feel. They're very, very satisfying. The return is very satisfying and snappy. Arigato, Robato. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Do you speak Japanese or are you just referencing that song? 63.0. 63.0. Yeah, so that's within the sweet spot of 62 and 65 for me. That is my personal sweet spot. Also, thank you for correcting R&D KBD. Hello. 63.5, too heavy. A lot, brother. 63.0 because 63.5 grams is too similar to Sprit. Oh, is that the thinking? Thanosry? Hello, thank you for the follow. But Jurin, how is your F1 rebuild otherwise? Are you gonna keep your cream sodas in that board or do you want to put them in another board? Arigato robato. Oh, you wish you spoke Japanese? I mean, you just have to learn a whole... the nice thing about Japanese is that the lettering system is phonetic, at the very least. Thanos? Call me Thanos. Okay, I will. How's it going today? Very, very good. It rained. I'm in Northern California, and it doesn't rain very often. So it rained today for most of the day, and I'm stoked. We did like a lazy TV show day, which was great. Haven't had one of those in a long time. I almost didn't stream because I was like, let's just make it a lazy, rainy evening watching movies. But no, reality. Interloper creative, man's gonna snap his fingers and ban half the chat. Jiren used a palm plate, okay. Baby Ken, oh no, we're doomed. Hi Thrash and Tony, how are you? Thanos, you shouldn't have gone for the head. Synthetics, I should try another build though. Akigami, we can still watch movies though. Yeah, we need to, Zuabi needs to get his exams done so that we can do movie nights. A lot better. Stark would have loved what I did today. Did you forget to install the daughter board? Or plug in the daughter board, a lot brother? Reality is overrated. I know. I feel that. Arigato, Robato. Got my name from Austin Powers. Oh! Been using it for almost 20 years? Wait, where is it referenced in Austin Powers? Which Austin Powers? Oh, I need to change that because we're actually using the aluminum plate. Because chat voted for aluminum plate. And we're not doing O-ring mount, we are doing top mount for this configuration. We might actually have time to change this out to an O-ring mount. And different plate if people are interested. Gold member. Oh, okay, that's why I don't remember it. Well, I'd rather I took my son and niece to a women's fancy bike ride. Why is that in, like, quotes? Akiyami, no, we voted for PP. No, okay, that's a good point. It turned into a whole discussion about, like, big PP energy. Thrash and Tony, top mount and best mount. A lot better, Sasiaki, top mount, Alu Poggies. Voting for PP. Synthetics, did you get a PP plate with it? No. PP wasn't even an option. Yo, Moon Operator, how are you? Synfec was what makes a bike ride fancy? Does make a bike ride fancy. Formal wear? Synthetics chat wild. It is. Chat is wild. Punctu, wait, PP wasn't even a damn option. The only two plate choices that I had were aluminum or polycarbonate. And some fun outfits and costuming. That does sound really fun. Popcorn! Popcorn's here! Hi, Popcorn. How you doing? I hope you're fully recovered from food poisoning. NDO, hello. Thank you for the follow. John Bon half PP feels really good. Got a half PP with my angel. Akiyami, get the plate file and Hype Keyboards will cut a PP plate. Hi Nitram Namelock, how are you? Oh, now Tim's on his best behavior, huh? Eating ramen now? Getting closer to 1K? Yes! I am, how many? I haven't done math in a while. 22 away from 1,000. Jurin, actually true though. Hype cuts FR4, PP, and Palm. Oh yeah, it's totally an excuse for Akigami to just say PP over and over. 100%. Nitram Namelock's doing well overall. Good, I'm glad. Only 22 away. A lot better, but honestly, if you've ever ridden a bike in a suit, it can be beautiful. That's pretty fancy. A lot better. Chimpanzee, hello. Thank you for the follow. Matt Kaya? Matt Kaya, hello. Thank you for the follow for you too. Twitcher, are you planning anything special for 1,000 followers? I didn't have anything specific. I'm happy to take suggestions. Kerbal! Did someone say PP? I love that your ears perked up hearing PP. Tim Keyless, I'll show you. Avo, she said, I'm on my best behavior. No, okay. I'm not gonna read that. Sinvec, I'm thinking of a ball gown if it's a women's fancy bike ride and like you have to ride side saddle, right? Where are my arrows? Okay. Trivia giveaway. Dude, trivia is kicking my butt. I'm not doing well. I'd rather starve, should just connect JST cables all night. If I do that, then I won't forget, in theory. Tim Q is weak. I'm just not saying it out loud. I'm not censoring you, at least. All right, what am I gonna do? I forgot to choose green artisans. I have quite a few green artisans. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me go get some green artisans. Synthetic, I think this board sounds pretty nice. I agree. Karen, is that dandy? It is. Tim Keyless, say it out loud. This is GMK Dandy on an olive Tomo. That was packed by Makibo. Popcorn, wait, Starf, you speak Japanese? No, I took Japanese in college, up to Japanese 6. So I can sort of write it, and I can sort of read it, and I can sort of say things. Yummy, you don't want to be on WikiFeet? What's WikiFeet? Interloper Creative, Buttspot modded, that's dangerous. Because I wanted it to be able to do shoutouts. Tim Keyless, you can regain the respect points you just dropped. But how many respect points did I drop? Kerbal, how do you pedal a bike? Riding sights? I don't know. It does look pretty nice. I was a little worried because the green's not totally matched. Careless Whisper, that Keycap set does look better than I thought it would. Hi, Frank. Popcorn, you want a rainy day Lessie? Lucky duck. Tim Keyless, a lot? Oh my god. Different hues of green is nice. But Tim, I just want to love you. Sinvec, did you get it on GMK Olive? I didn't. I was trying to save money when it went live, even though it was only a $99 base kit. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get some green artisans from somewhere. Actually, we're gonna go with green purple. Green purple. Yummy WikiFeet is a website where they have photos of celebrities' feet and rate them. I don't like that. Popcorn, I didn't win it. And how is there another popcorn imposter? Frank playing too much. Frank. Let's see. Some of these aren't working out as nicely as I want them to. John Bond, let me tell you, loving Tim is a painful experience. Take it from a chump with a broken heart. I think Tim already left. He realized he hates me and doesn't want to give me a second chance. Technique, need to start a wiki tan. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go with green and purple since the switches are purple. Robbie's so cute. It is really cute. This is the only one I've been able to win. And it was the collaboration with GMK Lavender. Tim! Okay, you still are here. Tim, I love you, Tim. Popcorn, eating ramen in Chinatown is weird, but it's legit. Huh. I don't want to be weird and ask you exactly where you are. but I kind of want to know where you are because I want to try it. Check out Suehiro Mini when y'all are in town. Okay, okay. Kim and Win is asking Tim Keyless if he's still dying because of all the balls he loves having in his mouth. A lot better. It is as sussy as it sounds. Careless Whisper, Star, if you could make bubble tea at home for the 1K celebration stream. I am not sure. Maybe. Cooking stream? Okay. So you guys, coming from the Jurin raid, if you guys want to hear how the GAT cream sodas are in this build, I'm happy to do a sound test really quick with this. And by really quick, I usually do it like 4 or 5 times. Let's see. Okay, you guys ready? Sinvec, we are bean twins. Yay! Can they win? No, he drank a lot yesterday. Slick Ooze just picked up a 165. Yo. Well, I'd rather Starf wants a Makibo visit. It is really clacky. Okay, so we'll do... This is the Tomo. Alu plate top mount. But yeah, we'll do the Gateron cream sodas in this build first. So with this, there's PE foam, there's plate foam, and there's case foam. Just to let you know, I'm happy to rebuild this in another build to kind of help with another sound test if people are interested. So yeah, I'm happy to do that another day. The Twitcher, don't blue ball you doing what? Triple foamed up. Yeah. Tim Keyless, I'm fully recovered. I got a smoothie from gym leader Nathan earlier today and drank a lot of water. Oh, so you literally drank a lot. Okay. Hey, Chew! Chew! Hello! Chew, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? What did you build? Welcome. You're coming in time for this random, typing test with Gateron cream sodas, which is a new switch that's going to be in group buy in a few weeks. Popcorn off, so good. Tim Keyless, geez, these are really nice. I'm really happy with these switches. Show us a pink keyboard. The only pink keyboard I have is my Starlight, my Owl Lab Spring in Starlight. This is as close to pink as I can get. Will you? Yeah, here we go. Popcorn, this is the cream sodas. Yeah, so these have the cream sodas on an FR4 plate. Kerbal, no PP plate. Group buy is Thursday? Yo. Punkshu. Group buy is Thursday. Oh, yeah. These are B-stock Piplups, but they don't look B-stock at all. They look great. And actually, this one's named after Punkshu. Kimlin Win, oh thank God, Punkshu. I was about to ask how come Starf and Jaren already got the cream sodas. Dang, sold on the switches, sign me up. Punkshu, sorry for the last minute, had some shipping issues with samples, so it came down to the wire. No, you have no reason to be sorry. Absolutely no reason. So yeah, the UNA, or I guess the NA vendor for this is actually Keeb Hut, which is located in Southern California. Yeah, Fubar Fon Schustein, that's right. Chew. Anyway, I'm gonna leave alert because I gotta clean up. You're gonna be at the SF meetup this Saturday. Yes, I will. I'm going to the Mintlotica meetup, right? Are you going to be there too? I'm excited to see you if you're going to be there. Careless Whisper, Starf, please remind us about the cream soda group buy. Okay, so Chew's going to be there too. Yes. Shibiku, everyone's going to mince meat. Yeah, I'm excited to see Keeb Noob again. I think Dee Decline is going to be there. Casey will be there. Yo, Kelby, hello. Any recommendations on linears? I love all sorts of linears. Let me see. So I just did the command for the cream soda interest check page if you want to take a look at that. Good night. I also want to let you know that I hate cleaning up after stream too, so I totally understand. But yes, so as Punkshu said, the group buy for the cream sodas is going to start on Thursday. There are a bunch of vendors. I'm going to click on this so you guys can see it too. So again, based on the specs of a milky top, ink bottom, palm stem, based on the specs, they're similar to the Cthulhu Frankenswitch, but obviously priced more cheaply. Sinvec mince meat sounds like mince meat. But yeah, so let me see if I can find the section with the vendors. Yeah, Keep Hut for US, R&D KBD for Kenyatta, Keygem EU, Keep Cats UK. You guys know how to read. I don't know why I'm reading this. Like I'm doing a PowerPoint or something. It's like a bedtime story. Okay. We'll do another type test and then I want to get over to the Tomo type test. So in fact, I don't know how to read. It's okay. I don't know how to speak. Moon Operator, bedtime horror story. Once you see price for anything in this hobby, it's true. And speaking of, you guys did see the trailer for the new Winnie the Pooh movie, horror movie thing, right? Because the licensing is like free out in the world now. So, Yo Kelby, any recommendations for linears? I have Technoviolets on an FR4 plate here. And I'm a big fan of that. Graphite golds are also really nice. I really like those. Let's see. These are going to have Papu switches. And this is going to be on an aluminum plate. Shibiku, damn, this sounds creamy. These sound creamy? Creamy. Yo, Kelby picking it up in F1 soon and super excited. That's so exciting. I will also be building an F1 and I don't know what to put on it. Shibiku, I vote for Technoviolets and Zaku's. Zaku's are really nice. I do like Zaku's. Butt switches. Alad Brother says Wuku Studio Auroras. The only stock linears I've liked as a tactile simp. Oh, okay. Okay, now I need to try it. Okay. Now we get to hear the Tomo. Kerbal says no, Texie. Interloper Creative, wait, Buttspot can use emotes. Yeah. Careless Whisper, oh yeah. Matcha lattes, I love matcha lattes. Do I have a board with those on them? I do. I have my Matrix Labs ME here, and they have matcha lattes, so I can do a type test with that too. Yo, Kelby, are Oil Kings overrated? I think they're a little overrated. Yes. A little. Rice Pixer. Careless Whisper, don't listen to Stark. They are goat. I mean, they're fine, but I think they're fine. And they're not bad factory lube job. Kashita, don't look at me like that. Thrash and Tony, have you tried blueberry chiffons? I actually have them in my tiramisu if you want to hear that. We can just do this all night. It's only 10:24. Hi, Bitter Seeds! How are you? Welcome. We're doing typing tests on everything. A lot of other Oil King's best feature is avoiding north-facing interference. That is a nice feature. So, okay, do you guys want to hear matcha lattes? Ugh, I have matcha lattes in this board. Good, good. Glad to hear it. The presence needs to head to bed. Have a good... Dude, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, presence. Thank you, thank you. I hope you sleep well. I hope you get a good night's rest. Rice Pixer sounds great. I finally have my Tomo shipping to me. Nice. So that was in the top mount configuration. You can do O-ring mount, but you can't use the plate foam. Twitcher, thank you for the cheer. And congrats on winning. You finished way earlier than me. A lot better. Let's hear those loud AF dragons again. So I actually took the dragons out. They used to be in my QK board. Bitter Seas, I've been lurking. TGR is nice. It is nice. Free type test, I'll take that. Careless Whisper, Oil Kings are mid. I mean a little. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll do matcha lattes. You guys can hear the matcha lattes. This is on an aluminum plate. This, I believe, is gasket mounted. I think. So these are the matcha lattes. Do you guys want to hear the blueberry chiffons that I have in the tiramisu? The tiramisu is a kind of cheating just because it does have like all sorts of foam as well. Let me get it. Hang on. I'm making a huge mess. Ash and Tony Nodders. Punkshoe, Athleon makes some nice switches too. Matcha lattes, blueberry chiffons, and tropical waters sound and feel damn good. Do I have the tropical waters? Kerbal, are you still here? Did I order the tropical water switches from you? I don't remember. Calculator? So here's my tiramisu. It has Osame mochi keycaps on it because I was going with a dessert theme because they have blueberry chiffon switches. An elite player, did you have any leaf ping in your blueberry chiffons? I have a bit in most of mine. I did not. I had some in a few. I wouldn't say they were in most. Kerbal, I didn't sell them. Oh, okay, then I don't have them. Hey, Small. Hello, how are you? We're gonna do a quick type test with these blueberry chiffons. Kerbal, I have blue sky. It's a matcha latte root color. Oh, okay. Lunar Eclipse, what can I trade the Frog Mini for any board on the market right now? Preferably TKL. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not well versed in like trade like values. The Ephra looks so cute. It does. The little faces are really cute. That's why artisans get me, because like it's just the little faces that really get me. Kerbal Blue Skies are unlubed, though so pingy, they definitely need lubing. Okay. Sinvec, I accidentally hit a macro button that presses win and then types calculator, then enter to run the calculator, but I think I had the win menu open when I hit the key. Oh. Okay. It's okay. I was wondering why you said calculator. Okay, okay. Hang on. Thrash and Tony, am I allowed to like beige? Because his color is actually nice. Kerbal says no, beige is gross. I don't mind beige. I like beige. This is, hang on. Let's take a closer look. This, will you focus? Thank you. Kimlin Wynn says beige is boring. A lot better is technically beige. It's like a cream, right? And then you guys are gonna see my fingerprints all over this. Where? I love this board. Lunar Eclipse GMT Tiramisu on this board. Yes, I'm waiting for it. Matt Asian, wow, Starf just doing all the sound tests. Yeah, I figure we're gonna start doing the cream soda sound tests. We're gonna do everything else. A lot better. This is the first Osame Keycap set I've ever liked. Ugh. So I take it you're not in on the matcha and dusk that are fulfilling soon? Pungshu, Starf, how much for the tiramisu? It is currently not for sale. I'm never going to sell this, I don't think. I may go ahead. John Bond, Osame Dalgona would be perfect with this. That's true. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Lunar Eclipse, are there any similar keyboard TKLs that compare with the suit? Gosh. That's a tough question. A lot better. I have too many keycaps as it is. The suits, I mean, the suit's hard to compare with just because it is like the signature PE foam sound, right? Lunar Eclipse, price on MM from 1K to what? 1.4K to 1.6K. That's crazy. Pungshu, damn right, you never sell that beauty. Is it Destiny time? I'll play Destiny with you guys on Tuesday. You guys want to play Destiny on Tuesday? Careless Whisper, taste test on the cream sodas. No, thank you. Tiger 80 can come close to the suit, but not 1-to-1. Small Chungus. Via, it's under the special tab. Okay. A lot better. It's the one clue that would tell us Starf is being held hostage. It would be her selling her tiramisu. True. Tuesday, Mango, or right now with me? You guys play now. It's still early. For buying Mr. Suit tiramisu. I'm surprised to even see it like being listed. Mango Head has to do homework right now so they can go to Irvine in January. Is it Irvine? A lot of other, you might be able to trade a frog mini for a frog TKL with some cash if needed, which I feel is fair. Mad Asian, what? A tiramisu was sold? Yeah, Lunar Eclipse was saying that they saw it on MM for like 1.4 to 1.6. What? 1400 to 1600. Tangshu, wait a couple months and there will be lots of popcorn Mr. Suits to get for 1500. Popcorn Mr. Suits. Moon Operator, anyone want to trade for my PC Oxalis 80 limited edition. I've never even heard of that. What is that? Okay, so do you guys want me to rebuild this O-ring mount? Because I can do that quickly. Lord Brother, at that price, it's not hard to find motivated sellers. As much as I like some of my boards, if someone offered me 500% markup, I would consider it. I mean, that's a good point. But I wouldn't find... Sorry, I gotta put my music back on. I wouldn't like put it out there to find those kinds of sellers. Punk shoe, O-ring, no foam. It would have to be no foam. O-ring, PC plate, PP plate. Where's the 7U? 7U would have to be on the solder PCB. O-ring, yes? Okay, let's open this up. It's only 10:30. How slowly am I going to take to do this? Okay, let's put this on. A lot better. That said, I'm a dummy who sells stuff below cost or gives them away. I do that a lot sometimes too. Sort of. Wearing Owl, oh shoot, you're right. It's 1:35. I'm sorry. Are you on East Coast time? A lot better, and I'd rather own stuff with history and connection than just stuff that's arbitrarily expensive. Yeah, see, so that's kind of the gift and the curse of streaming, because I have memories associated with all of these boards because of streaming and stuff. Like obviously I'm gonna remember which board I build whenever I hit 1,000 or whatever, and so I find it really hard. Like my Icky 68 in mint, I'm literally never gonna let that go, because that was the board that, like, that was the first board I ever built on stream. John Bond, goddamn looping switches makes me so sleepy. I'm gonna call it a night. Looping switches, that is understandable. But thank you for lurking. I appreciate seeing you. I hope you sleep well. Trade Splatter, is that the well-known trades insulter? Hi, Trade Splatter. It is. How are you? How have you been? This daughter board is so short. Like, cable. A lot brother, that literally got me into the hobby, and I can't decide if I'm better or worse for it. Same with Boba U4s and TX springs. Here we go. Kerbal, sleep well. Wait, Moon Operator, what did you just link? Oh, the thing that I asked about. Funny that. Oh, that's nice though. Oh my god, yeah, I get that. Slick Ooze, just pay $1,200 for 165 black brass. Is that a good deal? Anything, if you find it worth it and it's not putting you in a bad financial spot, then yes. Interlubricative, no, use an even tinier screwdriver. Okay, let's whisper for 1,000 for 1K stream. You could use a real screwdriver to build a keyboard. I'm in the same camp as Interloper Creative, and I would find an even tinier screwdriver. Would I be able to find a tiny screwdriver kit from Amazon that would not be too expensive? Moon Operator, I have 2Ks, but one of them was my first custom, and I don't have the heart to let it go. The one that looks better. Oh, yeah. See, I understand that. Bloodfeather redeemed for screwdriver use. Something magical. Can't lie, I sold my first board already. I mean, that's okay. I understand that I am a very sentimental person. Okay, this is for I Kid a Kid. Glad you're a good sport with all of us in chat. You guys are just fun too. You guys are also good sports, except for Tim Keyless. I'm waiting for him to show up and yell at me. A lot better. Not everyone's first is their most memorable, which is okay. Technically speaking, my Aurora wasn't my first ever board, but it was my first group board, if I recall correctly. Also, it's still one of my favorite layouts. Ah, fudge. Something magical, yeah, though I'm quite a sentimental guy. I am loath to part with stuff order mentality. These screws are just sitting atop, and I'm flinging them everywhere. Okay, are we changing the plate or are we staying with aluminum plate? You guys want PP? PP or aluminum? Okay, well I'm glad other people in chat are laughing at Tim. Lunar Eclipse, she likes that screwdriver. She has a bunch of others, but she doesn't want to use it. What are we doing right now? I am taking everything out and taking out the plate foam so that I can build it O-ring with polycarbonate plate. Sorry, did I say PP? I think I said PP earlier. I just debated you guys with PP. Jaren, I just sold my first MX board actually, like just this past week. Oh. A lot better. I actually regret selling my first MX board. It was a Cooler Master Master Keys M, and if I knew I could have modded it, I'd have kept it. It's such a unique layout and nicer than the Molly in so many ways. Stellar. Stellar. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You're number 981. I'm getting there. Pungshu, my first was an Iyoso for $16 on Amazon. It was such a great learning tool. $16. Akigami, man, I've been trying to sell some boards, but too many feelers and not enough bites at this point. What's stopping people? Interloper Creative. Thank you. I love that new command. Stupid Bullets, remember to TT me about Norba Touch? Something magical. Seems to me that the whole aftermarket for keyboards is slowing down along with the amount of group buys coming up. There are so many group buys. Like a lot. So many. It's pretty overwhelming and it's really hard to keep up with everything that's coming, those dates. Everything is just slower at the moment, it seems. It does seem that way. Puncture, the amount of group buys going up is slowing down. Really? I mean, there are a ton of group buys. But just in terms of like being able to sell stuff, I feel like it's been very difficult. Because people are locking away their money in group buys, right? Oh, Careless Whisper redeemed name a Piplup artisan. Would you like a normal looking Piplup artisan? Oh, wait. Nathan's going to bed. Dude, thank you for being a great mod. And Thok Thumbs. Thank you so much for the gift subs. 5 gift subs. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Something magical, I think so. McMillan has been tracking group buys and streams have been shorter for sure. Oh. Avo, I want to restore my first mech, but I don't know what to do about the co-star stabs. Akigami, with that in mind, anyone want to take my QK65R1 from Ashkeep's spot selling at group buy cost? Oh. Akigami, I'm sorry. But Nathan, don't forget sub raid. Nathan, thank you so much for your wonderful mod work. I don't even know if you're still here. Thank you, thank you. Trade Splatter, never sell, only buy. Kajita, never sell, only buy. Never sell, only buy. Gerald, I don't know if Gerald's here right now. Sock thumbs, what did I miss? I missed 2.5 hours. Did you nap? Have I been going for that long? Well, we built this with Papu switches on an aluminum plate, and I was forced to do a top mount because I spaced that the plate foam would interfere with the placement of the O-ring. So we did some typing tests with the Gatorade cream soda switches, reminded people about the group buy and the group buy starting on Thursday, which is cool because I'm going to stream on Thursday, so I can talk about it then too. But so now it's early enough that we're going to go ahead and rebuild this in the O-ring configuration with maybe the polycarb plate. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Akiyami is going to reset PC. A lot better, even though mech streams get shorter. It feels like Black Simon's angst-filled reviews get longer. Alexa, like... Careless Whisper. Funny looking artisan you can find. Maybe the wide lep. Oh, Mango named one wide lep. You can name another wide lep, sure. Which... Do you have a name in mind for it? So in fact, I changed my sheets and did laundry today. Can we talk about how annoying folding fitted sheets is? It's the worst. I know there's some silly trick in it where like you can tuck the corners into another corner. But I'm too short and I'm terrible at folding fitted sheets. So I 100% feel you there. Okay, Careless Whisper, let's name this one. Sock thumbs, I've been lurking and working. How has work been? I'm all for Black Simon's angst though. Kajita, I sleep on the floor, comfy. Sock thumbs, group buy for the switches. Yes, for the cream soda switches that are in this board, and Jurin rebuilt his F1 today using them as well. Cream soda this week, that's right. Lunar Eclipse, keep the same plate and switch, try the O-ring instead. I guess that would be the most scientific way to go about it. Name I was thinking of is Tiny Screwdriver Warrior. Sold. I love it. Tiny Screwdriver Warrior, here we go. I love it. That brings me so much joy. And if I ever get a chance to paint this one, I'll ask you what you'd like for me to paint it to. Something magical. Going to head off now. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. It is nice to meet you. Sinvec, that is the method, but I wouldn't call it a trick. It never makes neat edges and it annoys me. Fair. I really can't speak because I 100% can't do it. But fresh sheets feel amazing. Amazing. Sock thumbs, is it still raining up there in the bay? I don't think it is right now. It seems to have quieted down. Which is too bad, but there's still a chance of rain in the middle of the night, so I'll take it. Akigami just saw this report about the 49ers. Apparently some of them believe the team is better with Jimmy G at QB. Just because they won today. I mean, Lance is still too green, right? He still needs to sit behind somebody for at least a year or two to figure things out and know what to look for. Careless Whisper? Hell yeah, cool. I enjoyed your last painting stream. Okay, cool, cool. Sock Thumb's work is okay. Yeah, I understand that. Work sucks. But it gives us the funds for the opportunity to throw our money away for keyboards. So that's something, right? Oh no, I don't have my switch puller. Oh shoot. I think I left it in the other room. Okay, give me just a sec. I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I left it in the other room. Hello, I'm back. Elvin! Hi, Elvin. Wait, is Tim still here? Because Tim has kind of been ignoring me. How have you been, Elvin? Akiyami just pulled Alex Smith out of retirement. Dude, after that like awful experience he had with his leg, he needs to just enjoy life. That poor guy. Stupid bullets. I did a keyboard inventory today and was embarrassed, so to make myself feel better, I ordered more crap. There you go. Love it. That's the way to do it. Trade splatter, good man. Elvin, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing very well. It's super early for you, right? Sock thumbs, I do that from time to time. Stupid bullets, why I said no more boards, so I ordered more PCBs. Nice. I have been buying a lot of keycap sets recently. Because Kono did that stupid sale. Which, by the way, if anybody has the Hangul set from Rainy Day, the Alpha Child Kit, I'm looking for that. If anybody's selling it. Elvin, it's past lunchtime? Oh, okay. 1:51 p.m. there. Oh, what do you have for lunch? A lot better. Also, I think I found the perfect typing test to stump Vinsanity. Oh, what's that? Chicken rice for lunch. Oh, yum. There's this place near me, located in the Ranch 99 called Chicken Meats Rice. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Chicken Meats Rice. But they have like Hainan chicken, like grilled chicken boxes. Had that for lunch twice this last weekend. Ugh. Sock thumbs, I would like to get some plates printed. I now have a plate file after much requesting. Nice. I wish I could recommend a good plate cutter, but I don't know anybody. Stupid bullets, was it you who wanted the 40s kit for the hammerhead? No, not me. Not me. Unfortunately. Also, with a hammerhead base or hammerhead dark? A Lord Brother? Loud brother, like my hands and face hurt. Oh my god. What is this? Wait. I don't understand. Is it meant to be spelled incorrectly? Black thumbs, well, I say printed, but I think it will be cut perhaps. I think cut is correct, yes. Mayohead, hi, are you trying to do a 600-second money tribe? Oh. Sleepy typos. What good timing for you to follow. Thank you for the follow. Look at all these typos. Quotes from the Key Cult Discord about QC issues, but it's been ooh-ooified. Oh my god. I can't look at that. I'm gonna close this tab. Ugh. Dark Prez, hello. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Punkshu, we also have Green Door Geeks for palm plates in the US. Oh, okay. Thanks, Punkshu. Hey, does anyone know what happened to nerd cables? Just out of curiosity, because they've totally disappeared and gone totally silent. Sleepy typos. Do you make a lot of sleepy typos? Shibiku, alright, Starvey, I'm gonna head out for the night. Have a great day. Thank you for being here, Casey. I'll see you on Saturday. I'm excited to go to another meetup. I'm excited to meet Mintlotica. I've never met her before. So I'm really, really excited to meet her. I'm excited to see Keep Noob. Hands hurt. Sock thumbs. I'm making a note. Those are vendors, shops, people on Discord. Sen Cut Sen and Pinocchio are okay. Pinocchio cuts acrylic, right? They also cut acrylic. I think Pinocchio is local to the Bay Area. Trade Splatter, give Dee Dee a big hug because they're awesome. I'm really, really excited to meet Dee Dee Decline. Dee Dee Decline? Is that how you pronounce it? I mean, obviously I've seen a lot of their projects, but I've never met them before. So I'm really excited to meet them too. And I will do it without any context. I will give them a giant hug. And then after they hit me, then I'll say, but it was from Trade Splatter. Megahead Pinocchio has a 2-week turnaround time. Oh, okay. Kajita, yep, got a 3mm plate last week. Okay, cool. Cool. Megahead and Send Cut Send has a $30 USD minimum charge. Alright, alright. All of these local people, I had no idea. Jay's ladder 100% will work flawlessly. Excellent. Dark Press, hi. Jaren always raids your stream, and every time I watch your stream, it's so relaxing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, Jaren's great. If you guys, this cable is from Jaren. If you guys haven't noticed. I also have another one, but I have not opened, like, unraveled it yet. Jaren, you're still here. Have you had Shreddies yet? Mango Head, to be honest, I don't like either of them. Oh. Alright. A Loudweather Hype Keyboards also isn't bad if you just need plates and want to support Northern Mexico. Canada. Wow. Kajita Ponoko in Oakland. Nice folks. Oh, okay, I'm always happy to support local peeps. Okay, we're taking this guy out so that I can use an O-ring. But now, it means I get to use this guy. Senior Canada. Mango Head, also Send Cut Send won't edit your order after you place it. Oh. So once you pay, it's done. Sinvec, a lot better didn't hype add PP as an offering recently. They did in Palm. Honestly, goated stuff. Everybody just wants me to get PP. PP board. Or PP plate. Technique, a lot, hermano. Love it. Loud weather and reasonable shipping rates within Canada and no brokerage. Woo! Cinebec Palmaso 2021. We want PP now, Loud Brother. Kajita with any cutter volume gets great discounts. And a Loud Brother says it's literally the one reason I got in on the sofa. Libra Mini when? I do have to build it. I do have it. It's in a box. I'm afraid to open it. I haven't opened it yet because I know it's a lot of like tape to pull off. Trace Splatter, you actually have to hug Ellie. Oh, I will. I'll hug her so many times. I will hug Ellie so many times, and then I will call several of them from you. 100%. I hugged Ellie a bunch when we were at Keyblade. It was great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Careless Whisper. Thank you for the tip. Oh, for art supplies and bubble tea. For art supplies. Which art supplies? I'm surprised you didn't say for a screwdriver. For a proper screwdriver. I don't know why saying the word proper had to come out in a British accent, but here we are. Sinveg, I was being sarcastic, but I did bet a PP plate in my TW40 an acrylic board just to feel it, and it feels like plastic. I'm not surprised it feels like plastic. Sinvec, how often are you going to be able to get streamers Echoes to play soft, jazzy sax? I hope you're keeping track, Careless Whisper. I was tempted to save for a real screwdriver, but those cost more than $10. A couple of times, Starfire Penguin had the best reaction by far. Did anyone get mad? Has anyone gotten actually like annoyed or angry? Well, I'd rather if Starf ever wants jazz on stream, I have some Rex. I mean, I'm happy to take recommendations. If you guys have requests on music to listen, I will play it. As long as I don't get DMCA'd. Akiyami annoyed or angry about what? For when Careless Whisper like gets a streamer to have George Michael's soothing saxophone song play from their Echo devices. No one got mad yet? Okay, good. Mango Head, would you like to listen to some metal? No, you know, for some reason, I think of Toto's Africa whenever I think of music in relation to you, Mango Head. Well, I'd rather I have one, but it would dox me because it's family. Honestly, I want to hear Careless Whisper on stream. I mean, that day that I got godded, it definitely played on stream for at least a few seconds before I realized what was going on. Sinvec, not gonna lie, I think they all feel pretty much the same when built. PP and Palm are maybe a little softer, but I really can't tell. I can't tell the difference between Palm and polycarbonate, to be honest, so I wouldn't imagine I'd be able to feel the difference with PP as well. I love Brother because it's such a bop. Kajita in my family in mariachi. I love mariachi. May God bless the rains. Oh, did my music just end? I hate these like random quiet points in music. Kajita rain is nice. It is nice. It actually rained today. Unbelievable. And there's an actual chance of rain tomorrow. Baby Blue 707. Let me go ahead, rain harder. What's the first thing you're going to type when you've finished your keyboard? Oh, these things that don't make any sense on monkey type. I do need to find, they make them, but I do need to do like a typing test thing that actually has real sentences, because I feel like I wouldn't make as many mistakes because, you know, you're actually typing real sentences instead of just a whole bunch of random words put together. Sinvec monkey type gets to decide that usually. Yeah, I do wish that they had like a... I wish it just wasn't a bunch of random words. Baby Blue 707. Is your number because of like a location? Because I'm familiar with the 707 area code-ish. Just random numbers? Okay, gotcha. Burrowing Owl MT has quotes. They're not like like artsy fartsy quotes, right? Old type quotes. Twitch emotes. Return to Type Racer. I've never done Type Racer. Okay. Let's O-ring this bish. A lot, brother. Some of those quotes are artsy fartsy. Some good movies, songs, iconic TV shows. She did that for the Wind X98. Punkshu, how does the O-ring even work properly without something in the top right corner? I mean, it looks bad. You can totally see it. It's just hanging out right there. That's so scuffed. I mean, maybe I should probably take a look at the build guide, right? Let's see. Jurin's off to bed, dude. Jurin, thank you for being here. And thank you so much for the raid. I'm really glad you like the cream sodas. Sinvek, I wish Monkey Type would implement something that put words together that weren't jarring. I agree. Jaren, yeah, those cream sodas sound Gouda. Yeah, I'm gonna buy more when the group buy goes live. Where can I find the build guide? Where's the build guide for this? Night, Jaren. Thank you for being here, and thank you again for the raid. Jaren's wonderful. You all already know Jaren, but if you don't already, you have to know Jaren. Butt emote when. Oh my gosh, Kimlin Win, you're still awake? How's your weekend? I saw you ate delicious, wonderful food. Okay, I can't find a build guide that doesn't require me to watch a video. So we're just gonna go with this and see how it works. I am a dim sum. I love dim sum. Dim sum is so good. Then grocery shopped and came home. So okay. I won't be able to show you guys, but the PCB does have cutouts. So that, I'm not sure if you can see that. The PCB has cutouts so that you can, where it is mounted and comes into contact with the bottom case, that's where it'll touch the O-ring. I'm really not sure if you guys can see that. There was so much adult in that sentence, Kim. A lot better. There may not be one, but let me have a look. Burrowing Owl was going to go with friends, but they scheduled after my 30-hour shift. Holy crap. Sock Thumbs completed my note on plates. Oh, nice. Hargal, beef and shrimp rice rolls, ginger pork soup dumplings. A lot better. Oof. Sock Thumbs isn't gummy. Kimlin, when I have a Genshin event, I need to speedrun. It's why I'm up. Okay, nice. Punkshu, so there's nothing that stops contact of the plate to the top case. Not that I can see. Elvin, why are you not streaming it then? Hey, PBs, KBs. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they're Papu switches, which are OP black recolors. Sinveg gravity prevents the plate from hitting the top case, I think. All right, we're going to rely on gravity. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. Michael Perez, Kim needs DJ Hour mods and normal stream mods. PBs, KBs, I won't ever tire of saying this. I know, isn't it really nice? Punkshu, gotcha. So there is an air gap between the tabs and the top case, but the friction fit of the O-ring keeps it from bouncing up and hitting it. Let me take a look. I think that makes sense. Lock thumbs, my frequent trips into orbit make this board a poor choice. And Sinvik, now I want to hear the song Defying Gravity from Wicked. I love that song, actually. Great song. Love that Elsa sings it. Hey, Key Circle. Good morning. I just woke up. Oh my gosh. Key Circle. Your sleep schedule is going to be so messed up. Kimlin Win. No, not going to subject you all to my cussing. I need to unlock the map. Kimlin Win. Have I ever told you how much I adore you and I love you? Please tell me you've also seen the parody version of it. There's a parody version of it? Into the Unknown is not... is what? Karaoke claim? Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Kimlin Win, you're the best. People seem to like me molding on golf with friends. Stupid Bullets, it's bedtime. Dude, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Good to see you. I hope you sleep well. Kimlin Win, can I duet with you on that song? Yeah, let's go. A lot brother, the parody of Defying Gravity is called Defying Subtlety. Oh no. Akigami calling me out like that. And literally the opening sting is no awards for Wicked. They infamously won no Tonys the year they were eligible. Wow. Ooh, I like this. I like how this sounds a lot. I really like Dandy. I love how Dandy looks. Sinbad, can we talk for a second about how great Idina Menzel's voice is? Dude, I loved her in Rent. She was the reason why I memorized a lot of the Rent songs. She was so amazing in Rent, and she has such a great voice. Lord Brother, can we also talk for a second about how much of a waste Jonathan Groff's voice is in the first movie? Jonathan Groff is the one who was in Hamilton, right? He was King. The King? Is that Jonathan Groff? But yes, Adele Dazeem has a great voice. Stiletto, man, that rings a similar tune of No Rest for the Wicked, just no Tonys for the Wicked. Big mood for how much praise that Broadway got. Hi, Stiletto. Yes, King George. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I can't slack with US history with Akigami here. I can't. Rent is also amazing. Yeah. I loved Rent. So much. But Jonathan Groff is also amazing. He was King George in Hamilton as well as Jesse St. James in Glee. Oh, for real? I don't think I realized that. I didn't watch very much Glee. Burrowing Owl, what are everyone's favorite musicals? Hamilton is a shoo-in, but I also love the Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon was great. I still sometimes say Asadiga Ibawai. 525,600 minutes. Yeah. King George was awesome too. Kristen Chenoweth, yes. Excellent and hilarious. Yeah. Book of Mormon was so good. I watched it like 3 times. The Lion King is also top tier for sure. Well, I'd rather I think they meant it when they say you can't buy love, but I know you can rent it. Oh, that's a great line. Yeah. Sinvek, I think Into the Woods might still be one of my favorite musicals. I haven't seen that one. I have a weird dichotomy between my favorite musicals and the musicals everyone should watch. Sinvek, I saw that live as a kid and loved it. I need to watch it. I haven't seen it. A lot better. The 3 most influential musicals I think everyone should watch are Dear Evan Hansen, Next to Normal, and Wicked. Okay, we're gonna do this typing test really quick. So remember, this is the aluminum plate, no plate foam, O-ring mounted, and crystallable. Hi! Dude, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime for the 2nd month. Hades Town? Dude, how are you? Burring Owl, how does everyone feel about Phantom coming to a close? I have no horse in that race. Okay. Sorry. I had to push that down. I like O-ring mount better, but I'm biased because I don't think I like top mount. A lot brother, Phantom and Cats coming from the same writer tells me that no one is infallible. I think the most fun I had in musical was Legally Blonde. B-Boy Badge almost looks like a knob. Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay, but how do we feel about the 2 greens? The Dandy Green versus the Olive Tomo Green. Also, Spamalot is funny. Punkshoe, is there any kind of noticeable bounce with the O-ring? No. None. But it feels softer. Like from a typing experience point of view, the typing experience feels softer, but there's no bounce. There better be. B-Boy, I'm not personally a fan of the olive green myself, but it isn't a bad fit. I bought the daisy base. I'm glad I didn't get the daisy base because I don't think it would have fit on here. Silhouetto, not enough green, too much white. It needs to be a glorious forest. Do I have any other green sets? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to dig around to see if I have any like okay green sets to put on this. B-Boy, which is weird because I do have GMK Olive on order. Maybe I'll just buy that from you, B-Boy. Burrowing Owl, blah, blah. Burrowing Owl, Dandy is much cooler, Olive much warmer. Feels a bit different. Yeah, I agree with that. Can't wait for Taiga. I wonder how it would look with camping. Oh, I forgot to pre-order that. I totally forgot about that group buy. Punk Shoe, British Racing Green, Botanical. I do have Botanical. Let me grab it. Oh, Matt Asian, thank you. You're still here? Silhouetto now on a serious tone. Serious tone. I do love the olive anno on the keyboard. Bitter Seas, I think November Fog would look good. All right. Punk Shoe, Botanical, probably too light though. A lot brother, you missed out on camping. I am. Or I did. I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, I need to remember. And then I promptly forgot. I dig it. I dig it. Cobra. What are your thoughts on the mods with top mount versus O-ring? So I'm pretty heavily biased because I don't think I like top mount boards. I don't like the feel. Um, I I prefer the O-ring mount on this one. It has a slightly softer typing feel despite it not having any bounce, noticeable bounce. Um, and I just think it sounds better. Okay, let me go grab Botanical so I can open it next to it. Silhouetto, but would you like bottom mount board? Okay. Kara and Wob would look good. I don't think I'm a Wob person. I don't own a single Wob set or a bow. Actually, no, I have minimal. A lot better, to be honest. I think top mount is good after using a bunch of super bouncy boards. Puncture, I feel the same way going from gasket boards to top mount. It definitely took some getting used to. Bottom out is a bit more harsh. No, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back. I've already made Tim mad on the stream. I feel like I'm just starting fights everywhere. Gordon Derp Olive is perfect for this board. I know, and I didn't go in on it. I'm gonna hope that there are extras. And miss out on the $99 base kit pricing. So that enter key is from Botanical. Gordon Derp same. I can't believe I passed on R1. Stiletto, wow. I didn't think there would be so much angst on bottom mount considering the lack of opportunities with them available. Punk Shoe says nah. Okay, so I actually also brought Sloth. No, that made it worse. I brought GMK Sloth as well, thinking that maybe like an earthy tone would look nice. Akigami, you don't own any Wob? I think I take back my nice goodbye to Starfire specifically. Chat still gets the nice goodnight. I'm sorry. I'm just picking fights with everyone this time round. She only dislikes Bo and Wob because she's anti-EDM. Burning Owl, earth and beige tones on that olive might be the move. Yeah, maybe Sloth might look good on this. Let me see. Careless Whisperer just flaunting your artisans. This four look cute. They are really cute. I love these so much. Karin, I'm fine just because you have Sloth. Sloth would look nice. Okay, let's pull Dandy off so we can get Sloth on. Let's turn my music back on. Also, I'm done cleaning my desk, so actual goodbye now. Okay, Akigami. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a great mod. I hope you sleep well. Oh! Whoa, guys! So this is in the new GMK trays. Look, they have the little like divot thingies to actually keep the keycaps in place. I didn't even notice that pulling these out. Burring Owl, to be fair, Dandy still looks good on that board, just not perfect. Yeah, I agree with that. Karen, but still can't believe you don't have the best set. Okay, so I'm gonna sound terrible, and I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Karen gave me an unfollow. Yay, key holders? Yeah, Divots goated. But I feel like if I'm gonna buy bow or wob, I don't want to pay the full GMK pricing for it. Like if I could get a GMK bow or wob set for like $90, I probably would buy into it, but I can't justify paying $135 for a base kit for bow or wob and not have a numpad. I don't know, there's a mental block there for me that I just can't seem to do it. Yeah, Sisper, are these the potato key trays? Yeah, I think they look like they're still made out of potatoes, but at the very least they have more molding to hold keycaps better. Karen Drop had it for $90, but I'm trying not to purchase from Drop. Punkshoe, you can get it for like $89 on Drop sales. A lot better. GMK Wob is the LBD of keycap sets. Black Thumbs, no. If you sing the opening song to Rent, that would be an awesome redeem. I think that would sound excellent. I'll just have to figure out what key I need to sing it in. Careless Whisper, key tray taste test. Who was it who did it? Was it Ken? Or was it Tofu? Someone recently did it on stream where they took a bite out of their potato tray. I can't remember who. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Wearing Owl, Patty did it too? Kimlin Win, did you do it? Silhouette, but it's Drop. Alright, oh, get the Monokei one. Is there an NA vendor? Oh. Okay, I'll get the Monokei one. I'll get it just because you told me to get it. Monokei sets aren't bad, and I imagine Wu-J Double Shot will eventually make Wob. Wearing Owl, make it cost 525,600 points. That's pretty clever, actually. I could make it like one of those pooling redeems where people can pool their points in it. Bitter Seas, I got JMK Wob during Drop's last sale. It cost me $59 because I had $20 in points plus the sale. Just looked. Dude. Okay, I would buy it for $59. 100%. And then when Teha, was it Teha? I can't remember. I can't remember who. Chaos Whisper, Teha took a bite a while ago. Punkshoe's gonna head to bed. Dude, Punkshoe, thank you so much for hanging out. Good to see you. I'm excited for your cream soda switch group buy to start. Congrats, congrats. Makibo? Oh, okay. Thank you. Loud Brother should have seen if it gets better with black bean sauce. Doc Thumbs. It would take me 4 years to get that many points. Sinvec, sorry to go back to musicals. Have you seen Once? The music in that is so beautiful. No. But I'm gonna listen to the music. You don't need to be sorry about bringing the discussion back to musicals. Kimlin Win, absolutely not. Loud Brother. Mad Asian. Oh wow, just realized the time. I have an early morning meeting I have to manage. Mad Asian, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for taking care of all the clips. I know, it's really late. I will probably change the keycaps and then find somebody to raid. But Mad Asian, I hope you sleep well. I hope your meeting isn't too frustrating. Well, I'd rather she would nicely buy it if it was $69. I think Kristen Milotti was in Once. Why does that name sound familiar? Should I know who that is? Mad Asian, my pleasure. Hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great week too. Feel free to rant to me or whatever. This is This is an invitation extension to anybody. Rant away if you need an ear to listen. I complain so many times that it's just like, sometimes I just want somebody who doesn't have any context about what I'm complaining about to listen to me complain and not try and offer me a solution. Sometimes that's all I want. Christian Melody played the mother. Oh, and Himyim also has been in a few projects since. Okay, so I do know her face. Mad Asian, always open to hear someone rant and probably judge you not so silently. I appreciate you, Mad Asian. Thank you for being you. But yeah, sleep well. Kick the meeting's butt. Good night, good night. I am 100% just trying to find more tasks to do because I'm not ready to go to bed, and I'm kind of like, you know, okay, what do they call that when you're just trying to, like, you don't have that much time for yourself, and so you're taking this time for yourself even though you're sacrificing sleep for it. There's a term for it. It's like revenge something or other. Hi, Mango Head. John Bond's story of my life. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be asleep too. Himlin Win. Yep, that's it. Revenge procrastination. I'm trying to take back the time that I don't get from daily life because, you know, during the day, your work kind of owns your time. And then, oh, sorry, this is so loud. But then in the evenings and stuff like that, like, you're obviously happy to do it, but your family kind of owns your time, right? Or like you give your time to your family. And so this is my time. And as a result, like some days I feel so much apathy towards life, and I don't want to go to bed. This is one of those days. Fuck Thumbs, the first time I saw Rent, I had no idea what it was about. I just went on the advice of a friend. Just go. This was to the film version when it came out. I had the week prior, long and extremely close friend, well, need to say Rent was a box of tissues. So good. That's great that you went into it not having any idea. That's a good movie to do that for. Two boxes. Silhouette Revenge, Bedtime Procrastination. There we go. Careless Despair, yep, that is what I'm doing now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Silhouette is also a trait of being a night owl. Hoot. Hoot hoot. John Bond had a sudden urge to watch House of Dragons. And then suddenly it's 3 in the morning. You're just like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Sinvek, you leave the bars on the bottom tray. I always swap the bars and stuffed caps to the top tray because I use them more. That's the first thing I do with every keycap set I open. I guess I've never really thought about that. I'm so used to just putting it where it was. It's like the whole idea of humans being creatures of habit, and like you go somewhere and you disembark and the same group of people gets back on, and you guys just naturally go towards the same seats you were in. I think that's how I feel about that. I don't know. I might put Dandy back on this. I'm not sure how I feel. Black Thumbs. Oh, lost. Not long. No. You're fine. A lot better. Also, I need to watch Palm Springs, which stars Melody and Andy Samberg, who played a married couple stuck in a time loop, or a romantically entangled couple. I used to really not care about Andy Samberg. So, you know, I really liked The Lonely Island, and I thought they were funny. But Andy Samberg, I thought was really annoying for the longest time. And it wasn't until I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine that has really softened my feelings toward Andy Samberg. Nine. I waffle. Year. Kayla Sister, don't be sorry. This is some fun time listening to you talk about balls and logs and pee-pee plates. It's just a spicy night, I guess. We're spicy today. Sinvik, I think this brown fits with the olive much better than the lighter green of Dandy. The green is just the wrong hue. Too much blue. Okay. You have to watch you haven't watched Encanto yet? You have to watch it. You have to watch it. I know all the words to all the songs. It's scene number 2, keep it going. I know all the words to the vast majority of the songs, except for Dos Oruguitas, just because I don't speak Spanish. A lot better. Most Disney movies are a little too scary for toddlers, so we're not quite there yet. Oh man. Please let me know when you watch it. It's so good. Silhouette. Whoa. What set is this? This is looking a lot better with the brown and the olive. This is GMK Sloth. Wait, do I have another set of arrows? No, only the one set of arrows. Okay. Okay. Well, after hearing all that positive feedback, then I'll keep Sloth on it. I should probably change the artisans out so that they're not green and purple, because that makes no sense anymore. Careless Whisper, my 5-year-old knows all the Encanto songs too. That is such a good movie. Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda can totally. He's just the best. Wait, okay, Careless Whisper. Then do you have a favorite song from there? What is your favorite song, and what is your 5-year-old's favorite song from Encanto? Oh my god, now you guys are just singing the Backstreet Boys song. Okay. Hawk Thumbs, you know what I still have not listened to or seen? What is that? Mick. It's bedtime for Mick. Mick, thank you for being here. It's always nice to see you. I hope you have a good night. Gusty! Oh my gosh, you're still awake. Hi Gusty, how are you? Starfire for partner? I don't know about that. Maybe, hopefully one day. I'm almost at 1,000 followers. I'm 17 away. Hamilton? Oh yeah, Hamilton's so good. Kayla Sister, I like the Under Pressure song. She likes the end song when they rebuilt the house. Oh yeah. So good. Look at this Surface Pressure is amazing. It's a solid song. Why is this here? I don't know what this belongs to. Shit. Besties, good. Waiting a couple more hours to pick up my wife from the airport. I'm so tired right now. Holy. Wow, red eye flight? Let's see. I have this brown one that doesn't quite match. Too warm. What about this? That looks terrible. Don't do that. I don't have any earthy type of artisan colors. Let me see. Cat Durg. Hi, Cat Durg. How are you? I'm pretty sure I can do every single word of Hamilton. Okay. What does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by something Providence and something? Grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder. Something, right? Damn it. I need to listen to it again. I am. I haven't heard it in like months. Not bad for not hearing it in months. But I thought I remembered more than that. Okay, I'm gonna look for artisans by Providence Impoverished. Yeah, okay. A lot brother, the most dissonant part of Hamilton is remembering that most everyone in that musical is nowhere near as hip as they're portrayed. That's true. I really don't know what artisans to put on here. Let me see. Okay, well then we're just gonna go with the theme of the Rooteries. Silhouetto hip hop kind of does that. Makes everyone hip for the hop. All piplets? I can't do all piplets. Can't do all piplets. I wish I had more earthy tones. But everything I have is kind of... Okay. I take it back. We're just gonna put... A lot brother Thomas Jefferson had swag, but the closest he got to black culture was... Never mind. $10 and father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a self-starter. Gosh, now my brain is just really trying to finish. Sinvec. Now I want to watch Betty White singing that. Silhouetto, damn, going old school with that reference. Eliza was aight. Okay. Sinbek, oh wait, it wasn't Betty White, but Betty did do a rap video. What was the best part of Hamilton?
Lin-Manuel Miranda, I apologize for what's about to happen, but Hamilton is bound to go on an international tour pretty soon. I encourage you to have someone professionally caption your show, because if you don't, it might sound a little something like this. Providence, Indonesia. Who is the prime minister and the university? Father, 10 yen. You have a lot of jobs and need to put forth effort. Alcoholics are very wise. Personal planning after 8 years. He made a great car. He killed all the servers on the day he died. He may be tempted to protect and surf. Internet connection is required, brother. Any rent stolen or wiped. Then there is a lot of baldness and bribery. Our husband saw in the upcoming autumn and drowned in the toilet. Put the spoon in a sacred place connected to the brain. But first, to be a disaster of literature. A voice came saying, this baby is a man. Take the fall and send it to the government. Take an exercise. Do not forget where you came from and your name to land. What's your name, my cheater? Alexander Lukashenko.
Oh no.
Not Alexander Lukashenko. And I have sinned.
A lot of brothers, you basically ran the lyrics through a lot of different Google translations. Sock thumbs, I love Jefferson for his idealism. I do not love Jefferson for being a man of his era and not doing all in his power to live up to his ideals and ruin himself socially, politically, and economically.
Likes to leave his mother. His daughter-in-law went to her uncle's daughter. There is a heavy odor and they cannot enter. A voice says, Alex, you have to defend yourself. He began to use the spirit in educational activities. I do not work because it's easy to try. He died. No refund. Macintosh. Back to my mother.
Lukashenko.
Diabetes is not available for sale. Scamonium. Each book can get your hands. Planet see below for treatment. In the end.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it for sure. That's gonna get muted, but that's fine. My name is not Alexander Lushenko. It's good. Okay. Whoops. So she's really, really talented. I definitely appreciate that she's very, very talented. Here, in case anybody wants to finish up. Hi, Rain Dog. It is a very pretty keyboard. So we decided to go the earthy tones route instead of the GMK Dandy route, and I think that's nice. Cujo, did you take your vitamins today? Hi Cujo, how are you? I did, actually. Have you? Beige lad, you're on earth tones? I am. Sock thumbs, I like the forest grain of this board. I do too. I'm happy with it. Rain Dog, I'm typing on GMK Dandy, but I think that one fits better on the dark green. I agree. I need to find a board for GMK Dandy. Cujo, I just woke up, so no. Beige lad, you legend. You're not first. That's right. Sinvec, Ellen Albertini Dow is who I was thinking of in The Wedding Singer. She sings Rapper's Delight, and it's brilliant. Is that GMK Olive? No, it's GMK Sloth, funnily enough. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm digging it. John Bond, I would have stuck CRP beige on this because I'm hella boring. You're not hella boring. That's not a bad choice either. Beige, again, beige with the, like, this type of green is just, it's very soothing, right? It's nice. I like it. I'm very happy with this build. Okay, it's super late. I apologize for you guys revenge procrastinationing with me. Let's find someone to raid. Who's on? Anybody new on? Frank, are you awake? Rain Dog, no, it's super early. Insty, don't let anyone tell you beige is boring. You're just classic and refined. Nothing, not bad with that. Nothing bad. Wait, nothing bad about that. Oh, Frank, you are here. You're always here. I'm looking for someone to raid. Can you help me, please? Thought Thumbs, a Starf. I think I read on a Discord that nerd cables had totally ghosted. I just recalled you asking ages ago. I cannot remember which Discord or if that statement was at all from an authoritative source. They have my money for 2 cables, and I'm very upset that that money is probably gone. Frank, I don't see any keyboard streamer right now. Frank, can you go live? Give me a second. Oh, are you going live? Elvin, it's the middle of the day for you. You're full from lunch. Do you want to go live? Too late for a charge back? Yeah, it's from like a year ago. I saw someone hold. That's who Kujo said, right? Okay. Nope. Oh, that's why it's not working. It's not plugged in. So yeah, you guys can do this, or whatever Frank said. Let me do the ending so that I do my credits and then get through the ads. Okay, they're lubing right now. Wonder what they're lubing. Okay. Well, brother is still forgetting to plug things in. It's true. It's true. I can't help it. But yes, let me see. What's the Otso? Otso? Someone lubing, I'm in. Okay, let's go. Raid. Okay. But yes, okay. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful. I'm always in a much better mood after I get to hang out with you. Thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.